up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that, spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas, think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past and the pettiness. A reflection of the emptiness, hilarious. You think you're worth my time, you're delirious, mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say, yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
MyMindoverYourMatter. My name is Rick. I'm going to turn on the cameras for a second. It's a little quick preview. You want to see? Nothing! Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Don't be discouraged because there is a reveal going to be happening. Well, my eyes started burning for a second. Holy shit. What was that about? My right eye started just burning like fire was in my eyes. Like, what the hell? Okay, well, I don't know what that's about. That just started right now. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on here? My eye's burning. Anyway, oh, hold on. My eye is burning. Holy shit. What the hell did I didn't even do anything. My eye is burning. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and bring in a couple of individuals into the show that's here. I don't know why my eye is hurting. Let me put some water on it. How about that? We're in the dark here. This room, there's a story to this room that I'm in right now. So bear with me and I'll get to you guys in a moment. We're going to be talking with Ramble Master and discussing about Velma again. That crazy bitch. And let's see who else comes through and participate with us. And it's not going to be much. It's going to be the same 3 people. But man, my eye just started burning like fire. Holy shit. And I didn't even put nothing in my eye. So I'm going to have to figure something out of my eye. I know something in this room is probably attacking me. That's why. But it's all good because I'm going to sage the bitch out of this room in a moment. Man, it just started. My eye was fine. All of a sudden, it's just burning like fire. So let's go ahead and bring the individuals in so you guys could see. I'm going to have to go. You know what? Let me put the show real quick on a quick break. Let me go rinse my face because something is burning my eyes, and I don't know what the hell is happening. So, and I can't see with my eyes burning. So let's go ahead and put the show real quick on a quick break, and I'll be right back, okay? And those who are waiting backstage, give me a moment and I'll get to you guys. quick little break just to rinse out my eye. For some reason, it's just burning like fire. Um, but I think it's something in this room. I know it is, but fuck it. First come, first serve. Albee,
Run
what's up?
out.
Welcome to the show, man. It's a little
Yeah,
light
man.
out right now. For now, let's go ahead and bring in Ramble Master in. He's like, my turn.
Hello.
Hey, Ramble Master. Let's go ahead and bring in GiGi.
Hello,
Gigi.
fellas.
Hey guys, like a fan, the whole family's here. You know?
Hello, the Wrench crew is on.
Well, we got them all here tonight, and it's all part of the quick little reveal I'm gonna do. This is how it's gonna go. We're gonna talk for a little bit, and then I'll do a little preview. We'll do like a little, like how Ramble Master. I'm taking his energy. He's like, and
Ooh, I like the suspense.
show a little bit of what's going on, and then we're gonna put a countdown. We're gonna do the 3-minute countdown again, so that way take a little break. We're gonna light this place up, and we're just gonna go with it. So I'm excited. I'm nervous and excited at the same time. If I was in the bathroom, I'd probably be shitty and pissy at the same time. I know everyone does, but that's how I feel.
Right.
I just feel woo, and the relief after is the best. So, Rambo, how you doing, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. Getting my things together.
You're looking awesome today, man.
Yeah, thank you. I got it all to myself.
We're definitely gonna be talking about Velma in a little bit because,
Don't worry.
oh man,
Is that Ramble with like a headset on right now? With like a microphone?
yeah,
Digging it.
you're
Yeah,
looking,
actually, that's why I wear my videos.
yeah.
I swear, yo, this is how high I be. I never noticed that shit till right now.
Yeah.
Dude, that's
I
crazy.
wore this for like every one of my videos. This is like my headset I always use.
I think I seen the headsets. I just never seen that mic.
Oh,
You look
probably because
very
I finally put the,
telemarkerish. It's like terrorist / telemarketer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
fucking digging it, Ram.
Oh man, I can't wait. Let me tell
I
you
look
the
like
stocks
a
today.
gangster.
Also, I blew up this one building, so your stocks are gonna go down.
I don't
you
really
look
like
like
the
a
terrorist thing, though. I
you
don't
look
really
like
think he looks terrorist like.
I blame Amber for
that was
that.
World War
I
II.
do. I'm gonna blame Amber for that.
I know.
he
Remember
looks,
those World War II Maxes?
Yeah.
Rama looks like he's a pirate bombardier on a bomber. Oh, he looked like he came back from the past of World War II and shit.
Yeah, he's like from World War. That mask is super official. It's World War II-ish. I get that feel from it, you know.
yeah. Especially he styles it up with
My
the
dude ready for World
piercing.
War III. I heard.
You got the nose piercing, the little piercing in the nose, and it's nice and wiggly.
Yep.
He's looking
I
professional.
know.
All right, so you want to see a preview?
I mean, let's get this over with. Let me see that preview, though.
Oh man, I'll do a quick preview. We're gonna put the show on a 3-minute countdown, like how I do my countdown at the beginning of the show. We're gonna do a countdown, 3 minutes. Those 3 minutes, I'm gonna be doing a setup here real quick. So I gotta be turning on candles real quick, and yeah. All I gotta say is gonna be freaking amazing. It's beautiful. Let's go ahead straight up. Let me set this up here. Um, I'm more nervous than anything because I haven't done a complete change in years. It's been a while.
So it's a full-on makeover, like the background and the table.
No, table is somewhat the table. The background,
Okay.
the background, yes. That background is it's you'll see.
I can't wait. The suspense is killing me.
Oh, it's killing me too. It's killing me softly.
It shouldn't. You should be living it right now.
I'm happy, but I'm nervous because one, I have to talk about this room, but let's go ahead and do a quick preview. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go.
Oh, wait, what?
Do a quick preview, and let's go ahead and put the show on. To my mind over your matter. Let's go ahead and turn on the cameras. Bam. And here we go. New setup. Ta-da! It's my little cubby. And let's go ahead and bring on Albee, Ramble,
What's up?
Hey,
and GiGi. What's up?
That is some shit, man. That is some
good.
shit.
Ooh.
Sick, huh? Look at this. This
Oh,
is
I like it.
and I get to change it up from time to time for whatever I want, depending on what's going on the show. I have my psychic stuff, and for the days that I do my psychic readings. But this is it. This is what I was talking about. This is the change that I want, and I'm excited for. This room is the creepiest room of my apartment. The reason why I say that is because the last person that lived here died in this room, and he was a pastor and very religious person, and I feel like he attacked my eye just a few moments ago. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna take your eye, bitch." I was like, "Oh no!" But yeah, it's It's been a long time coming. The change needed to happen, and here we are. And look, it took me exactly 3 minutes to be able to turn on all these candles.
Ooh,
That
That's
shit is fire.
crazy. I like it.
literally, I
I
got
don't
the
know. I'm
torch.
hearing the echo.
You got an echo?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me see what's going on.
Anybody else?
I
No, I
don't.
don't got one.
Hold on.
All right. Then maybe it's me. I'm gonna leave and I'm gonna come back.
No. I can probably correct it here.
You got it.
All right, how about now? Oh no, she left. Wait a minute, she needs to come back. What are you doing?
I'm here.
Don't go nowhere. I could probably fix your echo here. All right, how about now? Do you have an echo? Can you hear me, GiGi? GiGi.
Yeah, I don't know why I hear one. I could hear one even when I talk.
Oh, do you have the stream up? Or wait, no.
That's
Do
why I
you
thought
have
it was me.
Do you have the YouTube on? Maybe take me off of the YouTube. If
Yeah,
you're on
it's
YouTube.
And now you
on
sound now you sound hella start.
Say that again.
I'm gonna restart my shit. I'm gonna jump off and then jump on.
Yeah, because we hear you fine.
Yeah, cause on my end, I'm the one getting the echo between
All
me
right.
and you talking.
All right, we'll see you in a moment.
All right.
So, guys, what do you think? It's pretty cool. It's a
I
nice
like the
little,
background.
it's a nice little background. I think Ramble could do something too, like with green screen and ramp it up back
You get
there.
this white wall today.
Yeah, it's a pretty wall. So
You get the traditional prison wall set up. Not my nice brick wall that I had on another episode.
okay. I have a couple of questions for you, Ramble.
Yes.
What Don't mind me asking. One, have you found any of Joe Biden's top secret documents around your house?
I haven't looked into that recently.
Okay. And two, do you really think the Chinese would throw a balloon this way? And what is in that balloon?
I'm honestly not sure if they're gonna.
They should. This is the topic I wanted to talk about. Because here in the United States, right?
Yeah.
If something comes in foreign or domestic, and it's pretty much invading our airspace or territory, that is probable cause for war. And not only that, but what's in the balloon? What is it carrying? What is it carrying? Another virus that could be spreading into our atmosphere in our area? Is it maybe confetti inside? When they pop it, it'll be just like confetti flies everywhere. Like, what's in the balloon? How and why did that balloon was able to reach into the continental U.S.?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
And our government is such, I'm sorry to say the P word, but pussies, that they don't want to shoot it down. Why would you not want to shoot it down?
They're probably scared of retaliation. That's probably my main thing.
But they're invading our territory with their bullshit.
Yeah.
That doesn't
They're
make
notorious
any sense.
for that. Say that to the other countries in the China Sea.
There's something fishy going on, and we have the right president in office for bullshit like this to happen. Because Trump even said it. He just said it today. He was like, "If I was in the White House, that balloon would be down already." Damn, and that's like it's the truth. If I was president and that balloon and it came from China and it had some kind of like information or something that was taken from us, you best believe I'm shooting that bitch down. And all you gotta do is coordinate an area, tell them to evacuate, put a radius, and blow that bitch to smithereens. You don't need much to blow it up; just a couple of bullets.
Doesn't take much.
It doesn't take much. Maybe 5 bullets, and that's it.
That's gonna say.
Yes. All right, so I blame Velma for all this happening. So let's just jump right into it, because I blame her for everything nowadays.
Oh yes.
We're in episode 7.
Yep, and I have episode 8 that I'm making as well. So
Okay, so we'll talk episode 8 tomorrow.
All right, we can do that. So there's a lot of interesting things about episode 7, and also explains the reason why Fred right now is my favorite character.
Oh, now Fred is your favorite character?
Yeah, Fred is my favorite, not Norville, because Norville ends up simping, and I'll get into that later. But basically, this episode I thought was slightly better than the rest, marginally. And the reason why I say that was because the pacing of the episode felt like an actual Scooby-Doo episode, pacing-wise. Or something like that. I wouldn't say maybe like on par, but the pacing felt much better. So, long story short, mainly the whole plot of it is there's a fog fest because now they deem the killer, I should say the serial killer, they don't think it's an actual physical being. They think it's a ghost. They think it's the ghost of Edna, which is Norville's grandma, because his grandma was in part of Operation Scooby, where they tried to take brains from Vietnam vets and put them inside hippies so they could infiltrate the hippies and say, hey, we can stop this peace crap if we get some soldiers undercover. So they think it's her ghost that's actually doing this. And so everyone's like, yeah, we'll just throw a party. It's like how America was in 2020 at one point. We were like, yeah, we just want a party. Let's go. And of course, Velma's pissed. She's like, hey, I want to she's like, hey, there's a killer on the loose. Why are we doing a party? And the cops are like, well, there's no more curfew or anything. However, there's one condition. In order to get into the Fog Fest, you need, or if you're a woman, you need a date to go with you to the Fog Fest, basically. So they basically set it up as like this whole sexist thing, where only the women need someone to go with them. So, because mainly the target goes after women, so it's like, okay, I can see a little bit of logic with that at least, but then Velma makes it a whole like discrimination, sexist thing. That, and because she's ugly, she can't pull a friend or even get a boyfriend, so she's gone. And she can't get her simp Fred to go with her because literally his parents, which I hate them so much, basically make Fred rehearse him getting the crown because there's a Fog King and a Fog Queen title. So basically think of like Prom King and Prom Queen, right?
A what? A fuck queen?
No, a Fog King and a Fog Queen.
Like fog?
Yep, F-O-G.
F-O-G.
Yep, because it's called Fog Fest because apparently their city has like a cool fog that goes over it during this time of year and stuff like that, and mystical things happen.
What a name to name a freaking festival, Fog.
So, but yeah, and then basically Fred's parents basically say, you won't get to go home tonight if you don't come back with that crown because our company is sponsoring Fog Fest.
Oh, wow.
So they're saying you can't go with Velma because she's ugly as hell. Try to get someone else. And then, so basically, the reason why Fred is my favorite is because literally, he walks up to Daphne because Daphne's talking to Velma, and he literally throws money at her. And that was like the only time I actually kind of like chuckled in the series because he just throws money at Daphne. He's like, Daphne, will you go to Fog Fest with me? And he just like throws more money at her, like another stack of 1,000 at her, just like.
But wait a minute. Question. Wasn't it Fred who was with the stripper?
His dad bought him a stripper, but the stripper ran away that same episode.
Oh, because I was going to say he might as well have taken the stripper to the Fog Festival, but...
No, she ran away.
I wonder why.
I don't... she wanted to be free.
She didn't want to be a part of the episode. She didn't want to be
part of the Jones family.
She said, fuck this shit. I can hear how you guys are talking.
I really didn't like Fred's parents because they put so much pressure on him. That's why it's like you can empathize more with him because he has such harsh parents. And the show really tries to like shit on him because it's like, oh, he's supposed to be racist. He comes from this family that's inherently sexist and racist and everything. And it's like you just feel bad for him compared to every other character because you're like, Norville, you're just a simp. Velma, I don't like you. You're insufferable. And Daphne, you're very rude and mean. That kind of makes me not like you as much because I thought you were improving. And then you just go the other way and just get worse. So I'm like,
so okay. She's kind of Mean Girls.
Yeah, she's like Mean Girl, basically. But then basically, Fred's trying to go for Fog King. But he gets Daphne to go with him. Daphne drinks, basically, the entire time. So she's getting white girl wasted. Norville goes with his girlfriend GiGi because he wants to get the crown because he feels very sorry and he wants to get GiGi back basically, or approval back, because basically last episode he tried to be an alpha male and didn't answer his phone, and GiGi got stung by a bee and almost died. So then it was like, well, better win the crown for her. So then they're going off. So basically there's a competition between Fred and Norville trying to get the crown. And Velma, meanwhile, has to figure out how is she going to get in the Fog Fest because the serial killer is in Fog Fest. So she thinks, oh, I know what I'll do. She dresses up like a man and calls herself Manny. And then literally she walks in and she's like itching her balls too. She's like, hello. And it literally like walks up to like the lesbian cops. And she's like, or I should say, Manny's like just itching his balls. And he's like, starts trying to like talk basically. And then the cops are like, you don't have to mansplain to us. Basically, they make like a whole joke about mansplaining or something before like Manny walks in. And I'm going to call Velma Manny for everyone just, hearing that. So then basically Manny goes in, and apparently the whole episode, which I think ruins the episode quite a bit because I thought there was some interesting things going on, because I kind of liked how Norville seems like he's starting to go through this arc, it seems like. Meanwhile, Manny is basically just trying to say, oh, being a man is a lot easier than being a female, basically. And they go through, and it's like, and they literally try to make it where, oh, the girls are actually interested in Manny. Manny's dominating on the dance court, even though he does like the worst worm ever. It's already just, and then it just stops, and that's it, just one worm, and everyone's like, yeah, and it's like, wait, what? And it's to the point where Velma or the Daphne wants some of that too. She's like, oh, who's that? He's like, who's that man? And she starts going after him. Meanwhile, Fred's trying to bribe little kids to vote for him for Fog King. And Norville's handing out flyers. So it's like I kind of like that competition going between them. But yeah, meanwhile, Manny's just kind of like trying to say, oh, being a guy's easier. At one point, uses the urinals and doesn't wash his hands. And I'm like, I don't know. I see a lot of guys wash their hands after the urinal. I don't know if that's a good stereotype. But basically, and then of course she almost kills herself too on a ride because she sees the serial killer, and she's like one of those rides where you go up and then it drops you.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost added another tally to almost killing herself again at like 4. Almost like actually she died 3 times and was revived. And I was almost ready to write a 4th one down on my counter, but she didn't die or anything.
That's Velma, right?
Yep, Velma.
But did she get hit by the police car?
Yeah, she did, but she didn't die like the other ones where she had to get resuscitated.
But wait a minute, she didn't break any bones or nothing?
Nope, didn't break a bone somehow.
She went flying, huh?
Yeah, she went flying. But yeah, basically,
the power of animation.
Manny is ruling it, and so basically, let's say Manny actually ends up winning Fog King because everyone thinks Velma is, basically the best guy ever because apparently she says my worst attributes makes me the best person because I'm a man, and I'm like, I don't think being an insufferable male is actually going to win you the title like that, at least in real life. So then,
only in Velma's world.
Yeah, only in Velma's world, or Kaylin Mindy. Only she, in her world, it matters like that. But basically, at one point, so she gets the crown, however, Fred exposes her, because he actually ends up finding out, because we scoot over to, actually, Manny, or Velma, actually gets in contact with Daphne. So basically, Daphne finds him, and starts talking to him, because she doesn't know it's Velma. So she starts telling him, kind of about his issues with Velma. Basically. And so Manny's actually listening because basically Velma's been just kind of like ignoring Daphne and pushing her to the side and everything. So they start talking and they have this half-decent conversation where Daphne talks about how she doesn't like it, when, she's being ignored a lot and she's trying to get her attention, but she just doesn't know what to do. And she's just really tired of it. And Manny hears that and she actually starts to feel something, which I'm like, this is the first time she's actually had empathy before. She actually had slight empathy and realized, hey, what I'm doing is not the right thing. I probably shouldn't be going like, hey, get out of my way. I got to solve my missing mother case. So I was like, there's character growth?
Well, shit, finally.
And I was like, hold up. And I kind of started getting excited because I was like, wait, hold up. They're going to actually grow his characters? This is going to be great. And then because I said that afterwards, Fred exposes her as Manny, and the whole shack. So basically, Manny doesn't win the Fog King crown, but it's then given to Norville. And he wins it, and he wants to crown Gigi because, he did it for Gigi. He wanted to show that, hey, I care for you. I want to be Fog King and Queen with you, that kind of thing. But of course, Gigi's not impressed. So she goes away, and Norville is disappointed. Because he talks to Gigi, and Gigi said, I just want to be with you. I don't care about any title or anything. And Norville just says, oh, man, this crown has made me a monster. Because at one point, he ends up fist fighting Fred. And so basically, it's like, so he actually starting to go through an arc too. He's starting to realize, like, hey, I need to find a balance. I shouldn't be alpha male, and I shouldn't be a pushover either. But I'm trying to, show her that I care. And so he's trying, so it's like, okay, there's actually some growth. It looks like he's trying to figure out, how do I impress her, and how do I, kind of take care of her, that kind of thing. But with also respecting myself without being a total pushover. So it's like this interesting growth he's starting to get, and you can get a little bit of that feeling, which is kind of why I think the episode is just a smidge better, despite the whole insert part where they made dressing up as a man and tried to say being a man is easier than female, which you could say that, but I think there's some things as being a man is easier than female and vice versa. So I wouldn't say what she's saying is completely true, but I honestly thought if they got rid of that part where she tried to say that being a man was easier, and then just made it where she dressed up as a man and noticed some different things happening than normal, maybe not being completely like a baller, like how Manny was, that would have been a very interesting concept and a very interesting loophole to work around the system. I think it would have been. So it was like, if they got rid of that, I thought that would have been a very interesting thing, plus the small amount of character growth we're getting because they start to realize things. And, and we're getting to a mediocre episode. We're actually getting to a half decent episode, but it kind of brings it down to being like, kind of meh, but just slightly better. It still has bad jokes in it, which still drags it down too, because a lot of jokes are meta. But there were some jokes in here that I actually kind of chuckled at. Like, for example, Fred throwing money at Daphne and said, "Can you come with me? Come with me to Fog Fest." Just throws another 1,000 at her, and then she's like, "Stop it!" He throws like another $2,000 at her.
What?
And it's like, okay, I kind of chuckled at it, I'll admit. And there was only one meta joke that I will admit that I actually didn't mind, because at one point so Fred tries to take the crown from Shaggy, or Norville, I should say, right? And at one point they go into they basically go into like a house, like a haunted house or whatever, right? And basically there's like a whole bunch of doors, and they do the whole Scooby thing where they enter one door and they come out like a completely different door, right? And they're basically chasing each other. And so basically they both come out, and Fred says, "Norville, we gotta stop." I don't think going through these doors is actually obeys the laws of physics, because they're like going through one door and they come out a door that's like on the totally opposite side of the hallway. And so basically, and Norville's like, "Oh my god, my world's falling apart!" And they start to show like the world kind of melting, and they're holding each other and they're screaming. And I'm like, that's a good meta joke. Like I can laugh at that at least. That's like the only one I've laughed at like this entire series. So I was kind of like, this episode is slightly better because there's two jokes that I found actually funny, or at least gave me like a tingly of like my funny bones hit.
Wow, it took up to episode 7. I said 7 was going to be the turning night. That's going to be.
Oh no, it's episode 8.
And episode 8 more.
Episode 8 is just worse. It's just like they take all their character growth and then just say, screw it, down the drain. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know, because how the episode ends is Norville and Gigi end up going home. Velma, actually, the serial killer actually kidnaps Fred too, because Fred finally gets the crown because Norville just decides to discard it because he's like, okay, I don't need this. So he throws out. Fred grabs the crown because he wants to go home. He's like, finally, I can go home. That kind of thing, because his dad won't actually allow him to go unless he has a crown. I don't really know why, but it just is like that. But basically, he ends up getting kidnapped by the serial killer.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be the whole dun dun dun, and I'm like, I don't care.
So
It's like, okay, at least there's a plot, and at least it's like, well, maybe we want to know where he went, but how the show's kind of formulated, you don't really have much sympathy for the characters.
all right, question.
Yes.
All right, there's probably two questions.
All right.
One, have they found Velma's mom?
They do in episode 8.
8?
Yes.
Oh shit! So she's alive.
Yes, she is alive.
Oh, the father's dirty.
Well, actually, the father doesn't know.
Oh, he's a dirty dick. I call it.
What do you mean by that?
Like when you know what I'm talking about, GiGi. I call it dirty dick.
do.
Is that because he's what was it? He had a child with the waitress.
He was married, right?
Yeah.
And
they thought he ran. Well, the thing is what he came up to, like the conclusion, like all the evidence he had in the police searches, like even the police like did an investigation. They didn't find her. So they thought she ran away to like some other country or some place like that. So the father thought, oh, she just abandoned us.
Yeah, but still, like, she's back, right? So she's alive.
Yep.
So her husband went sleazing to the waitress, banged up the waitress, have another baby. Is it a boy or a girl?
I can't actually remember. I think it was a girl. No, I think it was a girl.
Damn, wait, pause. How long was she missing for?
I think it was actually a few years, actually, because she left when Velma was small.
So he just moved the fuck on. That's what happened.
Just moved on. It was like 6 to 8 years or something like that.
He just said, "Fuck this bitch just left."
Yeah, so that's what he thought, but in reality, something happened, and she had to be away for that long. So,
he didn't know that. Like all the evidence that him and the police could find was she just ran away. It's like she didn't like us. She didn't want to be with Velma. She just ran away. And that's what Velma thought too. She thought that she ran away because she thought, well, maybe I'm insufferable, so my mother ran away because she didn't want to deal with me. But of course later they discard that plot or whatever. But
was she held prisoner?
No.
What the fuck was she doing?
I
want to know because, like, you were gone for like 8 years, right?
Yeah. So.
And I thought you would. This is how I'm gonna explain the show in my ways. I'm gonna be the father. I'm gonna like, yo, bitch, I thought you dead, okay? And I'm taking care of our daughter.
Yeah.
But
so, well, here's the thing.
I had to sneeze it out. Sorry about that.
I was going to say, with episode 8, we don't really know anything much about her mother. All we know is that she is alive, and we also know that she used to know who the killer was, but she doesn't remember anymore.
Okay, so I'm going back to the dad. Right.
Okay, so because we don't see the dad anywhere in episode. Well, actually, we see him in episode 7 because he actually goes with the waitress, or I should say, I think her name was Sophie. She basically goes with basically his new girlfriend. Basically, they go to Fogfest, and it's like I don't mind the relationship because it seems like they have a good time, and they're actually genuinely invested in taking care of the baby. And the father, I feel bad for him honestly because he's trying to take care of the baby, and he's trying to take care of Velma. Right, and he's like, okay, I got a roof under your head. I make sure you're fed. I make sure you go to school, all that kind of stuff. And of course, Velma says, I have the worst father ever. He's just a POS. I hate him, like that kind of thing. And he just doesn't want to deal with her crap. So he's like, I just want to hang out with my girl and the baby. You know what I mean? So he's like, yeah. And then that night they get a babysitter, and he's like, for the baby, and he decides to go out with Fogfest with her because they want to have a good night.
Question.
Yeah.
Are they married?
I don't think they are. I don't
So
think they
he
are, but
he had a
I'm not
baby.
exactly sure. I'm
He
not
had a
exactly
baby.
sure what it is, but I just say girlfriend because I don't think they were married. I just know that it was a
They're
waitress
not
who knocked
married.
up.
They had a baby out of wedlock.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, like I don't mind it though because it's like they seem like they actually have a deep, good, like they seem like out of all the relationships in this show, theirs is actually one of the more structurally sound ones because one, they seem like actually good parents because they're like, yeah, let's go hiking. We're gonna take the baby with us, whatever, like the little pouch sack with like the baby in it.
You
And
don't
they're like,
think?
yeah, we're gonna go hiking. We're gonna get the baby some fresh air. We're gonna spend some time with her in the nature and that kind of stuff. And I'm like, that's
You
fine.
you don't think that Velma's dad and mom wasn't like that? Like with Velma?
I think they could have. I can't honestly. I'm not exactly sure though. I don't have enough information to definitively say because all I got is like 5 minutes from one episode where Velma's mom. But they really focused on the fact that she loved writing mysteries, and that's what she wrote. Was she wrote books about the detective
Oh
named
no!
Jinkies.
Oh no! That's what they're tying Scooby Doo.
Yeah, here's the thing. I think they tie in Scooby Doo because we actually find the 3 girls that were killed.
What?
Okay. All right. So when Fred is kidnapped, so basically in the episode, what happens is Velma is in the police car with Daphne and her, and her mother or adopted mothers, and basically they're talking about because they have the killer's phone and they're trying to figure out how to break into it. Basically, and of course they do a lot of meta humor and it's really boring, but basically the cops can't do anything because they don't know if it's the actual killer's phone. But they say, well, Daphne can because she actually hacked into someone's phone before, or it was like a whole incident, basically. And Daphne's kind of ashamed of this incident. But basically, we realize later she hacked someone's phone because she wants to know if they were interested in her, because she had an obsession with someone. And we'll know who that person is later on in the episode. But basically, they're going on and they're trying to figure out who the phone is, right? And they realize this phone leads to a certain part in the mountains, like the region, a mountainous area. Meanwhile, Fred is actually in that similar area in that layer of the serial killer, which all we know the serial killer looks like is a guy who wears a white coat, a welder's mask, and a scarf around his neck, and some gloves. So that's all we know about the killer, but we know he's in his cave, and basically in this cave, Fred is there. And of course, Fred wakes up after getting knocked out. And basically he wakes up and he hears a voice, basically. He hears a voice, and he ends up figuring out that apparently it was the voice of Brenda, which was one of the girls that was actually killed. I think it was episode 1, actually, the first girl who was scooped. Basically, there's the 3 popular girls that were killed and had their brains scooped. Their brains were actually in jars, kind of like how Richard Nixon's head was, like in Futurama. So basically like a jar with like a speaker on the top and a little camera and just a brain and like some goo and stuff like that. And so basically the brain is talking through the speaker and can see Fred through a little camera on this jar. And basically basically it's the 3 girls that are basically talking to Fred.
Mm-hmm.
So basically it's like this is Operation Scooby. This is where the brains are alive still and they're talking to Fred. So all they need is someone to get put into.
Oh no!
Actually, the theory is actually I've heard many theories, but one of the theories is one of them said something about GiGi was going to be the one who's going to have her head scooped next, and they're going to put her inside a Great Dane.
No, I
people
think
said
they're
other
gonna
people said
yeah,
that's
they're
what's
gonna
going
put
to
a
happen, but
brain
it
in
might
a
be someone
dog. I have a
else.
feeling.
So we're not exactly sure.
The program.
There we go.
Oh shit! I want to know who brains they're gonna put in there. Watch it be female, because
I don't know because like they thought because the logic and the reasoning behind it is if they switch the brain over because it's a relatively new process, they thought, well, if we put it in a dog, the reason is Scooby has he has a speech impediment, right? And they thought, well, maybe what happens is we put them inside the dog, but maybe the dog's vocal cords aren't like fully structuralized enough to do speaking like human. So he can do partial speaking like human. Hence why you get Scooby-Doo kind of going like, "Oh, Raggy," and that kind of thing. So there's that kind of different like idea and that kind of stuff because the brain doesn't actually make the noise, it doesn't make the noise, it just communicates that. And if we put it in a different animal, it's going to use that vocal cords to speak. So that's probably why he'll sound like a male. And people are like, oh, maybe that's why Shaggy is probably really like Scooby, they're probably going to explain, because it's actually his girlfriend's brain put in there. Which I'm not going to like that, because then I'm like, okay, we're getting the zoophile territory, and I explicitly said that would make the show even worse, as if they actually went into zoophile / sadist territory, and I don't want to go in there. Because, so, yeah, that's kind of the theory as of right now, like the big theory. And the other theory, I've heard a theory where the killer is actually the mayor.
The mayor?
Yes, the mayor. Because the mayor is the one, he basically, the serial killer, how he's built, or the one with the gas mask and everything, he has a lab coat and he has very broad shoulders. And the mayor is the only one who has really broad shoulders that we can distinctly note of. So we're like, yeah, and he also has the white coat, which the mayor also has. You see him wearing like a white coat and all that kind of stuff too. So we thought maybe he has a spare one he uses for killing.
So he's there to be the killer?
We think, or at least I think, and some other people think.
Not
Other people think it's actually Velma's mother and stuff like that. But like we realize she's actually the cleaning lady who kept the jars clean. It's just so confusing because you're like, wait, what?
I can't wait for episode 8.
But yeah, it's like a whole complex thing where we're like, wait, what?
Yeah. I went to see Knock at the Cabin today.
How was that?
I'll talk to you about it.
I watched your review on it.
Yeah, I was very confused. That's how you're gonna watch the movie like that. Like you're gonna be kind of confused, and if you have anxiety, it really fucks with your anxiety. Like this is a real fucking horrible. Like I said, I suffer from like severe anxiety. I take medication.
Same.
For stress and depression and all that shit. And besides all the other medicines that I gotta take, but I went to this movie and I grabbed me a popcorn, a bunch of popcorn, and I got me an icy watermelon, and went to theater 1, and beautiful big theater, only 4 people watching the movie, and I'm like, okay, I could get into this because I'm gonna be talking in this movie. Because if I call something stupid, I'm gonna say it out loud. So a couple of times I was getting pissed off because I was like, but it's creepy. It is creepy, and then the way you see, I didn't want to spoil it on my show, but fuck it, I'll spoil it on this one because that's the review one. This is the tell-all, and if you're here watching it and you want to watch it and you don't want to hear, then don't listen. Like skip like half an hour. Very creepy, weird. In the beginning, a little girl is collecting grasshoppers, okay? And she's collecting them in a jar. She's naming them, giving them, getting information, if it's a male or female, or maybe non-binary, I don't know. At this point, I didn't really look at the fucking...
Non-binary grasshoppers.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna call him Batista because that's his name. His name is Dave Batista. And the movie I forgot what name it was. It was like an L letter. I forgot. It was Lemmy or something was his name. Well, he comes up walking like creeping style, like towards the girl. Like if I was that little girl and I see this big giant man that looks like a fucking bear coming at me, like I'm gonna leave a lot sooner before he even comes in close to me. And he ended up coming up to her and was talking with her, and she was like, I'm not allowed to talk to strangers. Well, I'm trying to get to know you so that way we could be friends and we could become good friends. That's how we get to know each other. Like that, like talking to the kid. and going back and forth with the kid, and it got pretty weird because they started playing a game with a flower, and every time you pull a petal, you ask a question, and it was just I don't know how. First of all, I don't even know how they got information of where these people were at the location. I didn't know how in the movie they didn't say. So I don't know how these people got to the cabin. Of course, the people that are staying in the cabin, they're two males, there's two gay guys, and their daughter, which I think she's Chinese or something. Of course, because we gotta promote to China, you gotta make that
Of
money.
course she is.
Of course.
So
Of course.
she was.
First.
Okay, let's be appropriate, right? Let's be Asian descent, right? Does I say they're Asian descent? Because she could be
Yeah, Asian
she look more,
descent.
she look more Chinese. So, um, so
Oriental, I think is the word,
yeah,
right?
yeah, something like that. But she looked Chinese, but she did. So she she pisses me off sometimes in this movie. Not crazy pissed off, but like what the fuck she's doing and the way she's doing things, like it aggravates you sometimes, but it has suspense in it because the way they came right, he was talking to the girl and he caught a grasshopper for her and put it in the jar and closed it and everything, and then something happened and then she started taking off towards the house and he was like, tell your daddies that we're coming, and they're gonna have to make a decision. Not right now, but very soon. They both need to make a decision. And the little girl ran into the house. The dads were in the back of the house hanging out, and so she opens up the screen door and she's like, "Daddies, there's a guy outside, and he said they had weapons and stuff." And they were like, it was true because it was like three other people were coming towards them, and when those three people were coming towards closer, she took off. She book off, and then she went to told her daddies, and they went in the house. One was in a robe, barefooted, and the other one had clothes on and shoes. And they got in the house, and then all of a sudden you hear this boom, 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 boom on the door. Like, we need to speak to you.
Interesting.
So
Like,
ominous.
yeah, like pretty creepy as fuck. They're like, what you like? How can we help you? They're like, you need to open the door. And it just got from there. It just started getting like so weird, and the fact it's an interesting movie to go watch if you're like Ramble.
Yep.
He's you definitely this movie is definitely up your alley.
M. Night Shyamalan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep,
hell yeah.
he's
His
up your
his movies are either hits or misses, but mostly
Yeah.
hits for me.
I think this one's an
I like the
interesting.
twist, like the psychological twists he has.
It's very psychological. There's parts that I hate in the movie. Definitely hate parts, especially when the guy's like cutting the rope to break out. They couldn't make it any more obvious with the sound and them cutting the rope. Because it was so fucking loud. I was like, this is so fucking annoying. Like, how can I not hear them cutting the rope? If I could hear it here and I'm fucking distance, they cannot hear that. And then I don't know, there's just little things. Like the one part with the gun, he shoots at her, he totally misses. I'm like, bitch, if I'm
What?
shooting, I'm shooting to kill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know how many bullets he was able to put into the magazine because they didn't show how many he put in. He was struggling to put them in. Um, so it took him a while to put some ammunition, and then he goes back into the house with a gun. The Batista's there standing over his partner, right? And talking, like screaming and talking, like being like after what they saw, like the gay guy comes in and has the gun out like this and just screaming at him and stuff like that, and he doesn't even shoot him.
Fucking weird.
Doesn't even fucking shoot him. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
weird.
but it was just the whole story is pretty weird. But I think I want to see it again. So that's speaking volumes. But I want to see it again for more like clarification.
Yeah, I'm totally seeing that movie.
Yeah, because
There's not one M. Night Shyamalan movie I've missed.
Yeah, it was very interesting. He's in the movie too. You know, it's funny.
Oh, cool.
He's in all of his movies. He makes a cameo in all of his movies if you pay attention.
He sells it like he's trying to sell an air fryer and talking about how good the chicken is.
Talking about him, you seen the movie Old? Any of you?
Oh yes, I have. I've seen the movie Old.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
And he's the driver. He drove them there.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard.
You might, like I said, Ramble, like you even too, GiGi. It'll probably be a good movie for you to watch. It is entertaining, and like it kind of plays into the apocalypse.
Yeah.
So it does kind of.
Me likes the apocalypse,
and it does have psychic kind of like thing to it. So that's what got me interested, because it has some visions, and they got the same. And all four
I'm
of them
super sold.
had the same vision, and the vision was what brought them together from a chat room. Like they were in a chat and they were talking and they were like, "Yeah, I saw the exact same thing, this and that, and this needs to happen, and you know, we have to stop the world from." You know, they're like the four horsemen of the like when they kill someone, so they come and they have to make the decision between those three, the two daddies and the girl. They gotta kill one of them in order to save the world.
Yes.
And then the thing is that they have to come to a decision, and then after a certain time they have to kill somebody. So they have to kill within themselves. And before they die, though, they have to go and say their name, where they from, what they do, if they have any kids. Like it gets really touching. It gets really like, you know, they don't want to die, but in order for them to try to save the world somewhat, they have to die. So, like,
yeah, I'm checking out that crazy ass psychological twisty movie.
Yeah, there's a psychological twist to it, and then the thing is, like,
I may not be a sidekick, but that might be interesting.
But it's so fucking interesting because of like the way it's just written and the way it's put together, and then like the four they came in, they killed each other with these weapons. And the first person, they just went, hit him across the head and killed his ass. He was the first one to die.
Yeah.
And then the not Chinese girl, the white girl, she was next. And then the thing with the gun happened, and then he came inside with the gun, and then he should have shot the Batista guy. He did it. The black girl comes in running in the house, coming through the house to attack him with a weapon, and he shoots her.
Oh, wow.
Her. Oh, wow.
And kills her. But the problem is, he don't shoot the Batista guy.
Wait. That's crazy.
Nah, yeah, I'm totally watching that.
And I'm like, I would have fucking shot him if I have a gun. Shoot him. So, but there's a part where they put him in the bathroom or so forth, and like they went to the bathroom to check on him, and they were trying to talk to him and this and that, and he wouldn't respond to whatever. And the guy shoots one time at the shower, and he comes closer to the shower, and then Batista comes out and just grabs him, and takes the gun away from him.
What the fuck?
And the guy ended up still shooting him in the shoulder, like in the arm. Shot him in the arm. And but he would show him in the television, like every time they like one of them die, something big happens. Like an earthquake happens, and then there's a tsunami. And then the next thing is the X9 virus that got released.
Damn.
With it, South America, British Columbia, and the United States. And the third one was the airplanes were falling from the sky. Like airplanes were just falling from the sky, crashing everywhere in Australia, all around the world. Planes were just falling from the sky, killing everyone. So these are like kind of pages of the apocalypse was happening, and they told them in the beginning that they have to make a decision that one of them have to die. They have to kill the other one in order to save the world. They have to come and you have to make a decision. I don't know if I should tell you the whole thing, but it's an interesting movie. It's not for everyone. That's why it was kind of hard for me to talk about it because I was by myself. So I was kind of like, I was still in a little shock just thinking about it. But like, I'm talking to you guys, so it's easier for me to explain it because you guys are listening to me.
Yes.
This is if you like Night Shyamalan, and which I do, I love The Signs. Like when he did The Signs with Mel Gibson, that's like one of my favorite alien movies. That was like so fucking cool. And people kind of hated on it a little bit. I never hated on it. I loved it. That movie's awesome. I actually have it myself.
Oh, really? Cool.
Which one is it?
Signs. It was.
I love Signs.
2000 and
yeah, I love it with Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson, and then you had the Culkin. What's his name? Carly Culkin.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the Culkin brothers.
Kieran Culkin and Abigail Breslin.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I remember all these names. I just have them in a Rolodex in the brain.
Yeah.
That's good. That's why we're like a team. So we work together. So we watch things, we report it, we'll talk about it, and we'll do this in the future. And we're gonna make a lot of views and we'll make a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's not about money, but
time to get monetized.
We like to share. So when we get monetized, we'll help all each other and stuff. So
yeah,
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried more about the content and us going to the movies and then talking about it and then give your opinion. And sometimes when I do my reviews, it's better for me to talk like this doing the reviews because I go into my thought, I start seeing the movie again. Yeah. And I'm picturing it again, and I'm like seeing these parts, and it's pretty interesting. I'm to the point I'm like, I need to see this movie again. The train is like, you hear the train, it's a confirmation train. I definitely want to check it out.
I totally want you guys to check out The Black Phone or Smile if you haven't, so we could talk about that.
Black Phone or Smile. I gotta write that on my list.
Smile is super duper dope, a super really crazy, twisty. I mean, you know what? It's original. Let's just put it that way. And The Black Phone is pretty original too. I like I like when Hollywood gets on their A game and hits us with some original content instead of these fucking remakes, 1,001 of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I literally despise that. That was literally the whole reason why I made this channel. I was like, yeah, I'm really tired of Hollywood just not doing anything and giving this shit a
So
Yeah.
start.
Smile original horror flick and the Black Phone original horror flick too. I'm a horror aficionado. I love me some
Oh, yeah.
horror.
Well, I watched a film that wasn't called. Well, it's actually a mystery comedy, but actually it turned out to be a horror movie, which is called Velma, because it's so horrifyingly bad.
What's the name of it?
Velma. It's
Mhm.
so
Oh,
it sells
Man,
itself
I
as
went
a
from
comedy
something
mystery, but it's actually just horribly bad.
I went from something good, and now we're going all the way down to the pits. Because I still have more to say about that movie. That movie is fucking. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like watching the movie again in my mind, and I'm like, it's a very mental movie. It is a mental movie. It really fucks with your psychology. Like you're like you start thinking like a lot, and it kind of gets you feeling weird, like bored in a sense, but not bored, but it's like agitated. And like I said, I my anxiety is not that good, so I didn't smoke a joint before I left. I should have smoked a joint. I would have been okay.
Yeah.
My anxiety came up pretty high, and I was like, "Why you didn't fucking shoot him? It would have been me. I would have fucking shot the motherfucker."
Yeah.
Like, and I was just so jumpy. I was like, like, oh man, it's a movie to watch. It's knock. It's called Knock at the Cabin,
Okay.
and
Add that to the ever increasing list of movies I need to watch.
dude. If I was you, jump on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
gotta.
and
Oh
then
yeah.
do a review on it, bro. Do a
What was that
review.
again? Let me just. I'm gonna write
It
this
came
down.
out today.
Oh really?
Yeah, it came out today. I saw it. I was the first show.
What was it on? Or did you
I
watch it in the theater?
I saw it AMC.
Okay. What was it called then?
Knock at the Wood. No, Knock at the Cabin.
Yeah, I'll put that on my list. I'm gonna watch The Last of Us 2 this weekend.
Mhm.
I watched the first episode. I will say, I did find it a little underwhelming personally. Granted, I heard it gets better at episode 2, so I have good expectations for this.
I think Gigi's watching it.
Yeah, she is
Gigi,
expert.
my expert, my Last of Us expert. Where are you? She's not here.
She's just. But yeah, I was gonna say I kind of found the episode a little underwhelming, but I have high expectations for this, but that's just because like we have a video game of it, and the video game was really good story. So it's like since it has like such a good legacy, it's like I'm gonna have my expectations a little higher, relatively speaking, compared to something else. If it was just like its original IP, because like I have nothing to compare it to, because it's like I want it either equally as good as the game when it comes to story, or better. Like they add something there, or they make it.
Something I noticed about the Velma,
Yeah.
they used the Flintstones IP.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They did for that. I think it was episode 5. Or yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they used it for the caveman thing. Yeah.
It had it had the Flintstones, like they were putting like their faces on it and taking pictures.
Yeah.
Can't believe, and the Flintstones was mentioned.
They were mentioned because the comedy has to be very meta. So I was like, I don't know. I don't know about your meta comment because it doesn't seem to be working. Everyone doesn't like your meta comments, but that's just me. Well, actually, no, everyone doesn't like it, meta commentary wise. That's why people watch like people like me on the interwebs. Like, actually, it's not even been a full day since I have review 7 out. I've had actually kind of slightly working right now on episode 8. But yeah, I think like 340 people seen it already.
Nice.
So people are definitely interested in this episode.
Yeah, check it out, man. Like, you're moving up, man. I'm happy
Yeah,
for you.
because I think I went from 56 to 62 already on the subscriber count. Because people were like, "Oh my gosh, someone who's taking the bullet for us." And I think there was a guy. I was gonna say, if Paddington, if you're listening to this, I was gonna say I got a comment from him that said, "Why are you so cool?" He's like, "Why are you so cool looking?" And I'm like, "I don't know." People like it. Some people call me scary, and other people call me very cute. I don't really know. I get like the opposite spectrums.
You're you, man.
I
You just
know.
continue being you. I just love it. I'm a fan. Like, I'm a big fan.
Yeah, some people
So
like the. I think one guy actually on another. I think it was my episode 7 one, or no, it was on
yeah,
another one I made where someone
your
liked
last
the
your
steampunk look.
your last show has 341 views.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. That, wow. You see, I tell you, it's gonna grow, man. It's gonna grow. You're you got the right topic. You're going for it. You know,
Yeah, I'm
because
gonna work on The Last of Us too because like I think it's genuinely I genuinely have some interest in it. Like I think there's some good I got some good expectations for it.
you know
The
what?
first episode was a little jarring for me personally, but that was mainly from like the plot holes they made.
What you do on a Saturday morning?
Me, I usually get up. I usually get my work done. I like to try getting my work done right away.
Mhm.
And then that's when I start filming too. Is usually then after that that's when I do my filming. I usually get myself a private room. Actually, I don't even film in this room I'm in actually. Usually I don't film in here. Actually,
Mhm.
besides my first few episodes. But like I usually get a private room with the brick wall, the marker, whatever thing, the whiteboard and everything. And then that's usually
You,
where I set up and
you know what?
I make videos.
I think you need to see that movie, Knock at the Cabin.
Knock at the cabin. Yeah, I will.
I think do it. Just do it. Like, if you can, after you do your work and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I know you want to do your recordings, but
Yep. I'm gonna
this one's an
try that.
important one because this one's gonna get you views.
Yeah, I'll check. I'll check that out first. Then I'll do The Last of Us because I know The Last of Us is probably gonna cool down for a little bit.
The Last of Us, you don't need to be so like urgent. This one's more
Yeah.
urgent
Yeah, I
because
think that one. Like, I plan on doing an episode. Very relatively soon, within the week, I would
Mhm.
say. I'm not gonna make big promises because it seems like my schedule
And
is
then you could
fluctuates.
brainstorm. You could brainstorm with GiGi
Oh yeah, because
because
I
she watches it. So you could get like an independent like reaction, or what they think, or what, break it down, and then you could like be like a reporter and just be like, okay,
yeah. Look at
oh,
this.
I saw it this way. I mean, you saw it this way, and they just collaborate.
Yeah, I've
Um,
seen that. Yeah, I think it was. I've seen a few people who do that too.
mhm.
I do
And
know also too. People kind of like it when I make my random video, or I just talk about something completely random and out of left field.
talk about the balloon, make fun. Look, no, I'm giving you
Yeah.
content. I'm just like, I'm so as a friend, just trying to make it funny.
Oh
I
yeah.
would, I would do this, make a balloon, right, and then try to put like Hunter's laptop on it, and it has like the Chinese balloon.
Oh, I should get like a balloon, like blow up my balloon, and I should get like a printed picture of like Xi Jinping's face on it.
Yeah, put on the balloon, and then have the laptop like on the balloon, like Hunter's laptop.
Yeah.
You know the reactions you're gonna get off of that. It's gonna be it's funny. Make it comical.
I was gonna say I don't know if I have a Hunter's laptop.
Like, make a Hunter's laptop, and maybe him snorting coke or something on the balloon, and then like Oh man, they're starting to do it. I saw a channel. I think the one I referred you to.
Yeah.
They did the balloon one, and I actually was telling a friend. I was like, you know what would be a funny skit would be this is a old. I think Gigi would know this. She's not here right now. I think she's restarting her system, but the little boy, the little red balloon. Do you remember that movie? Have you ever seen that movie?
Which one was it again?
I think the little red balloon.
No, I did not see that.
It's about this boy, right? This is like back in 80, or like 86. This is before you, way before you. But
2005, way long time.
way before you, but no, it was like a film projector movie. And it's a boy that chases a balloon. And the balloon would I'll like he was always chasing the balloon.
Yeah.
And I wanted you to do like Biden's face on the kid, and then the balloon could have like someone from China's face on it.
Oh man, yeah. Ooh, I gotta upgrade my editing software. I was gonna say I don't even have a. Actually, I need to get.
Dude, if we could brainstorm like this, like me and you, and we upgrade our systems because we could help each other out.
Oh yeah, I need to. Right now, my videos are all stored on thumb drives. Let me tell you that right now.
Oh man, no, you gotta get. I got a 5 terabyte.
Well, actually, at some point, I actually plan on. Well, actually, I'm gonna make a video on it when I do. But at some point, I'm gonna build myself a tower, like a PC tower.
Okay.
What I'm gonna do is instead of buying a case, I'm just gonna go and buy a Black & Decker 4-slot toaster, and then I'm just gonna start building like a PC, almost like a gaming toaster with RGB. I'll be like, yeah, I got acrylic. I got my toaster. I got an acrylic, sheet so you can see the internal hardware. Cut a hole in it. Put some acrylic on, bolt that thing down so you can see the cool internals.
Oh Lord!
It's gonna make toast because we're gonna leave one of the slots operational. Just deactivate the rest, and then we're gonna put our
overheat in it. You think it's gonna overheat?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I've seen a guy do it on YouTube.
Damn, they must have protected the metal around it so it doesn't heat up.
Actually, this guy didn't really do anything. I think his name was basically homeless, but he literally just got a 2-slot Bob Ross toaster, and he just he disabled one of the slots, kept the other one to make toast while he was gaming, and basically I don't think he put any protection between the motherboard or the thing. Granted, he was running 30 frames when he gamed, and then when he put the toast in, he would drop to 10 frames for a second when he was gaming, and he's like, "Oh God, we're slowing down." And he's like,
"You can imagine my background to be my television for you guys when I play Mario Kart."
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, is that a green screen pipe? I'm assuming that's green screen, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought, because I was gonna say, yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, I got a TV where I'm at, but I got nothing to hook it up to. I don't even. Did I even bring a remote? Actually, I don't even know. I don't even use this thing. Hold on. Last time I used it, I was sacrificing people on Cult of the Lamb for fun. But of course, I'm making videos. I'm not gaming.
Man, if we come up together and we with our mentality put together, dude, you'll be a rich man.
Oh boy.
You will be a rich man.
Hello.
Hey, we're just brainstorming. We're having fun brainstorming, and
I had to take a quick little break because I had to put my nephew back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
Very important.
Yeah, I got my nephew here.
Okay.
Yes.
Aiden is already knocked out, so I'm good.
Yeah, that's good. Children scare me.
Oh, it finally came to mind what it reminds me of your mask. It's like Chernobyl-ish, right? Not terrorist.
Like Ukraine.
Yeah, kind of like that.
One guy said I looked like I was from Germany, like a World War II Germany guy.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking super duper fucking dope.
Yeah, that's a biohazard like mask. It's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
it's the real one is a lot different, but
Yeah, the real one's a lot different. Just for everyone to know, this ain't a fully. Well, this one isn't actually. Well, it's a fake gas mask. Okay, don't call me a phony. This is a Halloween one. Everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's fake!" Just everyone going, "Look how this."
No, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the real ones don't fog up on the inside, so that kind of like
Oh, this
you
one's
kind of
been
gave me that
modified.
just when you said that.
Yeah, because I was gonna say the original one. Actually, Rick, you found the eBay one of actually this same mask, but the only difference is this one's modified. I should say moderately because these are actually sunglass lenses, 5% tint, so I can barely. Well, actually, yeah, they're 5% tint here and here on my lenses. So these are actually replaced the mesh because I broke the mesh on it, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna just. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna throw on these lenses. So that's what I did. I also got I think a 3,000 milliamp hour power supply in this thing, so I can actually charge a phone from this thing.
Oh,
But I
cool.
use it to power a Bluetooth speaker, which is on the inside as well. I got a Bluetooth speaker mounted right here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, this thing is a little tricked out. So
nice.
So
Like
yeah,
instead of pimp my ride, pimp my mask.
Yep, this thing is pimped out a little bit because I got a power supply on this cheek right here. It's like right against my cheek here. It keeps my face very warm, especially when in use. I got more space. Well, actually, here I'm gonna get a 40 millimeter fan to cram in here, and then probably a power supply to power it.
You see, he's gonna do so many upgrades. Like I could see this in the future. I could see your upgrades. It's gonna be like Iron Man shit.
Hey.
Iron Man of gas mask.
He's gonna put all these metals together. All these
Chernobyl meets gas mask meets Iron Man.
He's
I was
gonna
gonna say, I think I got. Actually, I got two. Actually, I got a mounting point here, and I think I got one here. So if I wanted to, I can add stuff coming out if necessary, as well.
All right.
I don't have.
I
the
actually
bolts
like
in
the
there,
lenses
though.
more than the mesh.
I was gonna say you can see in my older videos. I think it was like the first. I think there's the first few episodes I have. There's the mesh you can see. Yeah, actually, my not my profile, but on my channel, the background I use. That's actually my old mask there with the mesh. Because like I said, I broke the mesh on it.
Yeah, I see it. Okay.
And then I replaced it with the lenses, and everyone well, at least the people I've talked to, they when I say the people, they're like the only two people who know what I look like. Basically, said we like how it looks.
Yeah, it looks cool. Like even in the future, you could put some bandanas, so you could be a baddie.
Actually, I'm wearing one right now.
You can be like a gangster. You could wrap the bandana around the nose part. It'd be like those chulos.
Banditos.
The banditos. Oh Lord. They're gonna come after
Rick,
you.
what is that like a candle stand on each end of your table?
Like pillars.
Yeah, those are stands.
Mm-hmm. I like them.
Fucking dope.
Cool pillars.
Mm-hmm. And I like the fact that you can see through it and you can still see the green screen.
Me too.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
That it makes it stand out a little bit more.
It does. I love the candle feel of those stands.
It's nice.
If I wanted to, I could change the background since it's today only. So we can change the background. So I have different setups.
Let's see.
I love that background though. I'm not gonna hold you. That shit is fire.
We gotta rate it. Hold on. We gotta figure out what the best one is.
Oh yeah, let's rate it.
All right,
you know what we should all do right now? Me, you, and Albee should right now go get some paper, write 1 through 10 or whatever, and 10 being the highest. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Kind of like those swimmers when they jump and then the judges are on the side and they hold up a 10. Solid 10 across the board.
Yeah. Good timing. Good timing to figure it out because
I don't know if I have.
It's a lot. It is a lot.
I'm gonna go get my notepad and a marker right now, and I'm gonna write 1 through 10 on some papers. I'll let you know.
You let me know. Let me put myself in the middle. The monkey in the middle.
Don't change them yet. We gotta still make our papers.
Yeah, you can make it.
Albie, you joining in?
Albee's there. He says he always comes in and scares us.
Albie.
Because
That green screen though is so freaking dope. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick because I'm a lady. I gotta go tinkle.
Go ahead. Do your thing. Ain't no shame, chicken wing.
We're friends now. I don't give a fuck. I could share shit.
Now, I'll wait up for you. So we got a lot of them to go through. See which one we love the best for the show. And this is gonna be the blue ranch, not blue ranch, because I like blue cheese. Like no, well, I could compare you guys to blue cheese because it's delicious. I love blue cheese, but near now or later. But we're gonna find out which is the best from the ranches, the moderators. You're gonna pick out their screen, which is their favorite. Make a little category for your favorite screen, and pick out a winner. You could put like the runner up or the second runner up, and then the premium. The winner should have been Puerto Rico for Miss Universe, but anyhow, that competition made me so mad. So mad. Because Miss Puerto Rico should have won, and she didn't win. And I was disappointed. We got another joint here to light up. We gotta light it up. We got rolled up 2. It's 10. Let me see. Tomorrow, we'll wrap up the show at 11. Give us a little time. And I gotta wake up early in the morning. So I gotta do some driving in the morning. And it's gonna be cold. It's gonna be so cold here. We're expecting negative 25 degrees in the morning. Yeah, I didn't stutter on that one. Negative 25 by the morning time. It's going to be negative 4 degrees in the morning, but with the wind chill, it's going to get up to like 25, negative 25 in the morning with the wind. But that's in the morning. During the day at the high, it's going to be 21 on Saturday. And it's going to get nice and warm on Sunday. It's going to be 45. Then 48. And we're back in the 50s. So we didn't really get any winter this year. I blame it on the wobble. You gotta blame it on the wobble. Blame it on the wobble. Let's see. Light up this joint. Let's see what we like here. Yeah, I hope everyone likes it. Those who are watching, it's more of a relaxed state of mind. I have my turtle deck here. My go-to turtle deck is right here. It's the 7 of Wands. We gotta put in the work, baby. We gotta put in that hard work. You can see. I can change the view here. Hold on. Settings. Change the view here. Here we go. He's wearing green. That's why you can see through it. That looks pretty cool. Look at that. That looks fucking awesome. Hey, it's gonna be some futuristic readings here. But this is the 7 Wands. Put in that hard work. Put in that overtime, baby. Put in that overtime. Get it. Go get it. Go get it. That's what's that all about. That is so cool. I like the way that card came out. I wonder if I have any other. Let me see this one. It does see through. That is so freaking cool. Oh wow. This is gonna be some futuristic reading.
That shit is awesome.
There's gonna be some good ass readings in the future.
You owe me a reading, don't forget.
No.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
This is my first ever deck. This is my go-to deck. I love my deck. I love the healing card. I'm looking for my card.
I swear, I'm the kid whisperer.
Oh yeah, you put them to sleep.
Yes, I am. I take pride in that too. I ain't even gonna hold ya.
They just like back in the days. They said, "Get us to sleep. I'm gonna put you to sleep." We're like, "Go to sleep." Yeah, I'm knock you the fuck out. Get to sleep.
Right?
I'm like, what? Family is this?
Okay. I got my cards already. My cards are ready.
Okay.
Don't mind my fucking pimp. My pimped out freaking.
Oh, wow, look at my card.
Oh, that shit is super dope.
That's my card.
What is it? Because there's green in it?
It's yellow. It has some green, but it's like yellow.
I see some yellow peering through, but what's not yellow? Okay. When you up close, it's like all yellow. Yeah, I see. The farther you pull it, though, the pigmentation picks up on a little bit of greenish, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
Totally could see your background.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the future is gonna be so cool. My man, he jumped out of my hands. This guy is so.
When are we supposed to be doing our?
I'm gonna change my camera. All right, so we're gonna go ahead.
I got mine ready. Ram, you got yours ready?
We're gonna go. Ram.
Oh my God! Don't mind this. It looks like I got a whole nipple on the top of my head, right?
Big as
Fuck
big.
it. It is what it is. It's super cold over here. That's why I'm wearing my robe and everything.
How cold are you gonna get? It's supposed to get a negative 25 here.
Negative fucking 30. I'm by the mountains, remember?
Oh, we're getting the wind. That wind, we're getting. They're saying 25. It could be up or down. Like it depends on the wind. I live in a valley, so it's windy here. So it might be up for us. Some people might be not that's high, but you live by the mountains. Me too. So that wind could be a bitch. So all right, here's one. We'll name this one number 1. Hold on, let me set this up here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna go to number 2.
Did I show Ramble my creepy stairs?
Oh, I gotta.
After you finish doing that, we're gonna show Ramble my creepy stairs.
Talk about that. We haven't talked about it yet. Okay, here's number 2. Ready? Number 2.
Number 2. Number 2 is kind of nice, but you know what? I'm gonna give that a solid 5.
Here's number 3.
Oh, hold up. That's super dope. I'm gonna give that a good 8. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, me and Rambo on the same page.
Here's number 3.
Okay, I'm gonna be like womp womp. It's overused.
Here's number
I
5.
got a 2 of mine. Oh, that's super fucking dope. Hold up, that's an eyeball in the back. Solid 9, my nigga. Solid 9. Solid. It may be a 10. It may be borderlining 10. Oh, hold up. That's my favorite. I'm gonna give that a 10 real quick.
The sun behind me.
Well, hey, hey, yes,
Look, everything pointing at me.
yes. I likes it. I likes it. I like how it's coming out the back of you perfectly. Oh, I think I like the other one better.
Yeah.
Isn't that your backdrop?
Yeah, I have a backdrop and it's on here too.
Yeah, yeah.
It says, okay, here's another one.
Oh, that looks like you're on a stage or some shit. You know what? I'm gonna give that a good 7. I kind of like that. Look at, you see, that gives me a little Kanye West vibe for some reason.
I'm talking about the UFOs here. This is all the UFOs.
I fucks with it. Damn, the wind just opened up that door. That's crazy.
See, the UFOs, they're coming for me.
Oh, from my vantage point, they kind of look like spotlights.
Yeah, they look kind of like spotlights too.
Yeah, that's why I said I got a Kanye West vibe from it.
Yeah.
I like that. I'm gonna give that a good 6. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's kind of mythical. I like that. It taps into everything we believe in right there.
But I feel like when I'm standing here, she's coming into my head.
Yeah. I don't like that. I feel like she's trying to read you or some shit. I don't like that.
So it's like, get luck.
Not my favorite. Not my favorite. Yes, that looks like a tunnel of light or some shit. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a solid 8. I remember which one is my 10 too. The eyeball piece. The all-seeing eye.
The ocean.
Look at you finding Nemo.
I was trying to find her. Kept finding the shark. Like,
just because I like the unknown and the deep, I'm gonna give that another solid 8. All right, so bear with me here. This may be too old for Ramble, but you know what that reminds me of?
Oh my god!
Remember the school pictures, bro? Back in the day, and they had all those neon lights in the back.
Yes.
That shit reminds me of all those school pictures with all them neon lines. Just because it took me back memory lane, I'm gonna give that a 7.
Oh my god, it made me cry. We're gonna go here.
You see, I like that. I'm with it. It's a little bit busy. I think you should only use that for certain shows, not for like all the time.
This is only when I do readings.
Yeah, for sure.
Do readings.
So for readings, I'm gonna give that a solid 9 for readings. I like that one better than the other one.
So here you go.
Hey, that too gives me that picture vibe, school vibe.
This reminds me of the Close Encounter of the Third Kind.
I mean, it really does, though.
It's giving me that vibes. I'm liking it too. I like that Close Encounter. It's like I want to like jump in that ship too.
Wait, now that we're on that topic, though, let's say something real quick.
What do you want to talk about?
Oh, you can't even hear me. I was talking to myself. Hold up. Can you imagine if we had like a third encounter, bro? Like, what that would be like?
Actually,
I don't think I'd ever be the same.
We already experienced it. They're already here amongst us.
I mean, yeah, I know that, but like I can't imagine. Beam me up, Scotty. I can't imagine like seeing some shit like that. Like, remember what happened in Sheffield, Massachusetts? You guys are up on that?
Sheffield, Massachusetts.
So in Sheffield, Massachusetts, in the 70s,
Wasn't
um,
there like the Bermuda Triangle there? It's kind of
no,
like a Bermuda Triangle.
no, what happened was people were literally removed from their vehicles. And they were gone for X amount of hours. They don't know how long, but when it was four people, two in the front, two in the back. When they were put back into their vehicles, unbeknownst to them, they were put back in wrong seats. So they knew they were taking out that vehicle, but the doors never opened. So what they assumed was that whatever they saw in the sky and the light that was coming down on them, what they assumed was that they were taken up and then put back down in the car in the wrong seating. But there were multiple. So if you look that up, what happened in Sheffield, Massachusetts, there were multiple, I'm talking about like hundreds of phone calls to the police department about this unidentified flying object. Um, and it was like credible sources. It wasn't even non-credible sources. We're talking about official police people, little old ladies that really don't have no fucking reason to lie. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And a lot of kids were like literally taken that day and then put back. Is why I want to go visit Sheffield, Massachusetts for some reason. They made like a monument for those people. And it happened and it was very fucking real. And I believe in all that shit. So I definitely think that we're not alone. But I can't imagine having a third encounter like that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I'm trying to.
Yeah, it probably won't be ever the same.
Let me see where it's at compared to where I'm at. I want to see if it's part of the.
So it's about Great
Nah,
Barrington. It's about maybe 2 hours away from Great Barrington. Now, I don't know if that's north, south, east, or west of Mass, but I do know that from Great Barrington is about 2 hours because me and my partner was going to go see that.
for me, let me see. Nah, I would have to come up and then take. Um. Yeah, no, it's not bad for me. It's not that bad for
No,
me.
you're right there.
Yeah, it's not that bad for me. Like, I could take a highway up, and I could get there. I could. There's several ways I could get there. I could get to 44. It takes you to North Canton, and then I can take the 7 up to Sheffield. That's about for me from where I live. Let me find out right now. Hold on. Let's place that. Going all the way up to Albany. I'm going up in Albany here. Just
Wonder.
an hour and 16 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Oh, that's really good. I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not that
Yeah,
close.
it's not bad at all.
You know,
I got
Connecticut
Setting,
one of the most
yeah.
haunted. We're one of the most haunted states in America.
Where?
Connecticut.
you probably are. I can't remember honestly. I thought that
Oh my God, Brick City. Hold up. I'm giving that because I'm from New York. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give that a solid fucking 10 up in this bitch. This shit reminds me of every fucking block building I've ever seen.
I think it has a good situational value. I think in some scenarios, I think that'd be very awesome.
Especially with the dollar bill here.
Yeah.
Like, with the lighting and stuff, it kind of it's
I
fun.
think it's good
Yeah,
capture.
this is my
Look at you all cozy and shit. You look like the real real husbands of Hollywood right now.
On this episode,
On this episode, Rick encounters your son.
Yo, where's my sandwich, bitch? I'm hungry.
All you
makes
need
it
is a
in.
wine glass and to throw it in somebody's face now, and that's it. You golden.
It kind of looks like I'm just not.
That's all they fucking do in them shows. Be throwing wine at people's faces.
be like, get out of my house. And it's like, this
Get
ain't
out of my
your
house.
You see my
Just
piano?
red
in the
wine all
background?
over your fucking shirt. Psh.
If you go, actually, not this way. This way. There's my piano.
Look at your piano. Ding-o-ning-o-ning-o-ning-o-ning. Ding-o-ning.
What do you play? Play us a song.
Oh, no.
Play us a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Ting, 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 ting.
Meanwhile, in my head, I'm like, ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding, ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
Oh, the classic.
Yeah, that's the classic. I think you should definitely use that when you're like doing some readings and stuff. That eyeball though is fucking official.
I like that.
This one, the eyeball. This is the eyeball.
Consent. Ooh, and the signs are all there. Yes.
Oh yeah, I like that one. That was probably
Yes, I say a solid 10 right here. Favorite.
Yep, 10. 10 for me at least. That sounds so distant.
And that was my solid 9. I feel it.
The original. The one that introduced the show.
Yeah, we'll keep that one for today. We like it. The reveal was official.
The reveal was official. Yeah.
Ramble, you wanna see my creepy stairs?
Yes, show me.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Look at this shit.
Ooh, it looks
Creepy
like
stairs. See those top 3 steps right there? Somebody always walks those top 3 steps up there.
Okay. Oh, like they always creak? I think he said something about that.
Yeah, they creep all the fucking time, especially when I'm out here. It fucking sucks ass.
Like I've never seen that, yeah.
Albee's back.
Albee.
Hi, Albee. Hello, you been mumsy. Cat got your tongue today, Albee?
I just got high for a moment.
Yeah, you're hiding.
Yeah, he's hiding.
So I got high.
Oh, he got high. Oh, okay.
Because I got high. Because I got high. Ding-ding-ding-ding-ding.
Yeah, so we chose so that the eye is gonna be the next one. That's gonna be for the next show.
Yeah, me and Ramble. The consensus is in, and the eye won tonight.
The eye wins.
The eye wins.
All-seeing eye. It's the fourth
The
eye.
all-seeing eye. Overseeing every damn sign out there.
It probably knows what I look like.
Lucky eye.
Oh, man.
I don't want to.
Mean.
I don't like to
it just has to stare at my scarred up face.
because I could break you down, but I like to do that in private because like the voices in my head, they're not PG-13 at all. They're very blunt on what they say, and they don't hold back.
You mean like me? I welcome it. What the fuck?
No, it's just the messages that come through me. Like,
Well, I think that's awesome.
they love attacking Albee for some reason. They just love to bother him. Other people, they do their thing. It has it's been a while since I've done it. I wish I could do more. I wish more people could come through so I could do their medium, empath reading.
Yeah, I'm still doing.
I do the tarot cards and stuff, but the tarot cards, like I say, it's more like for confirmation of what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Cards
So we
come
got
out.
Amber. She's our tarot card expert.
Yeah. She picked up from a lot of us. She was my apprentice.
Oh yeah.
She had came by through me and came through under the umbrella with everyone, and everyone branched out, and I want that's what I wanted. They came to my
I
channel.
wonder if she picked up. Did she pick up charting from Anton?
She's trying to.
Mm.
She is. I'm not into the charting stuff. It's because my gift is I just go right to you and I just tell you what the fuck is up.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just messages that comes to me and I just relay it. That's what I do. And then the charting is mostly what's the universe is happening, what's going on at the moment, where's your stars and your all this stuff, and I don't do that. That's a little bit too complicated for me. There's many people that are really good at it.
It's definitely in depth. Anton is pretty good at it.
There's people that are really good at it.
Yeah, all I remember was when I got my tarot card reading was I had the king. I think I had the bard. What was that last one? I think it was the priest. That's all I remember.
For me?
No, that's what I remember when I did mine, actually.
Oh, you need to do a reading for me, man.
This was the first time I went to public. I went to public with this thing. Well, actually, that was the second time I went into public. The first time I went into public, I actually drove with this on, and then picked up a friend, went to a drag show, watched it, got money. I don't know. I got tipped for some reason, even though I wasn't a part of the act. It was fun, and then went home.
No way, you did that Russian dance, didn't you?
I did.
I remember the story.
I did.
Yeah, I do my cards and I do my readings. And
if I hit a milestone, if I hit a good sized milestone, I'll do it.
For you? What? What are you gonna do?
The
Russian dance for us.
I'm gonna wear this. I'm gonna have this on. So
listen to this. Listen to this. I just opened my deck in half. You can even go back and watch. Look at the two cards. Hold on. Let me change the camera. I'm. This is my confirmation. This is the cool stuff. These are the two cards that came out. The strength card.
Oof.
And my card.
Hey.
And I split it in half. I put it in the middle. And I shuffled it. And I went to split it and look at them.
Ooh.
Super dope confirmation.
I rarely get this guy. This is my favorite card. My favorite card. And he's giving me these readings pretty much live. It's like, Rick, this is for you. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm going to use that strength and willpower to proceed.
Thank you for the confirmation.
Yes.
Rick, you didn't teach me how to read tarot. I did it all on my own. I have yet to hear. I have yet to understand.
Not again. My card came out. I'm shuffling this thing. So I'm going to stop looking at the cards because he wants to come out periodically. Let me go ahead and change my camera. Oh, nice.
I need to do a cleansing on this house.
I need to do a cleansing in this room. That's what I'm probably going to do now.
Because whatever the fuck is in this fucking hallway can suck my whole dick.
I don't know how that stuff works. Actually, I don't think I've ever been haunted before. I don't really know.
Whatever is in this hallway could suck my dick from the back. You heard? That's how I feel. In that order.
Yeah, it just hit different. Sometimes they're just walking to like a place.
Oh, no, I didn't teach you how to read tarot. I taught you how to come on to the show and talk and have people come on and relax and get into the flow of things on the show. To teach you, no.
No, she doesn't want to admit.
What's that?
She doesn't want to admit that she got help. I don't really know.
No, she got help more like coming out to shows and
Yeah.
be relaxed
Public
and
speaking. Yeah, I know public speaking is a lot of it's a lot of work, and really, see, I wear this, and it makes public speaking so much easier because people don't look at you and they'll be like, eh.
I ain't never given a fuck about doing public speaking. I always have spoken my mind.
Yeah.
And depending on the area or whatever, you know, like if I had to do public speaking in an in-service at a nursing home, so I kind of know how to curb my mouth in those situations. But
I do the same.
I've always been okay with crowds. But living in New York City, like, how can you not be?
New York is tough.
I never had no stage fright.
Yeah.
Do you know all the trains in New York?
What happened?
Do you know the train system?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, hell no. I get in there, I'm like lost.
Yeah.
It's like
And it's
another
so
world.
funny because it's second nature to me. And it's like a web of lines, honestly, underground, but every line connects to something, you know what I mean?
That's the wild part, like all these trains in there. Because they have so many trains.
So many trains. And I know they have above trains, but the underground train line, like that's like a spun web. Like it branches out everywhere. But then again, you have to think that the trains have to connect, you know, the boroughs pretty much underground, underwater, and all that.
And you can get everywhere, anywhere. But
The only place it doesn't take you is to Staten Island, because you have to take a fucking ferry there.
You have to take the ferry, yeah.
Right.
But the thing is that, it's like I don't know, the train system is very creepy in New York. It is. It's creepy and
it is.
A lot of big rats and weird people, and it's just I don't know.
And then it'd be super packed. I mean, like sardines, my dude. Like, the amount of people that take the subway in New York City is an astronomical number on a daily. And sometimes these carts, let's say for instance, if a train has about 25 carts, right? Like cars to fill up. All of them are filled to the brim where people are squeezing in just for the door to fucking close. You know what I mean? That type of shit. Rush hour is detrimental in the city.
Wow.
And most city people don't really learn how to drive till later on in life because, you know, we get spoiled by buses taking you everywhere, cabs taking you everywhere, and trains taking you everywhere. So I learned how to drive by myself, taught myself upstate at 23.
Oh, is that when you got your license?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got mine when I was like 15.
Yeah, but you live in an area where you probably did your whole permit early and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, I did, and then from some janky legal loopholes, I got mine early.
Super cool.
Yeah, because I actually didn't need the driver's test at all. They just gave me a pass on it for some reason.
Oh, you got fucking lucky.
Yeah, they just said, yeah, we trust you. Sign this paperwork. Promise you won't crash within the next 6 months. And I was like, all right, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I had to do a whole road test and all that stuff, and it was all right. It wasn't that bad upstate.
Mine wasn't that bad. It was very easy. You just have to go through an obstacle course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty like Police Academy. Remember Police Academy obstacle course?
Oh.
I think
love me some Police Academy.
I think this was like part 2 of Police Academy. And you know, the high tower, I guess was one of them that he flips the
High
car.
Tower was my favorite, and Mahoney.
He flipped the car over, flipped the police car.
Definitely showing our age with that movie reference.
It was good movies. They were good movies.
It was fucking good movies. Fuck that. Them shits was hilarious.
Yeah.
Movies
One of my
in
favorite
the 90s, 80s, and 90s.
80s and 90s.
My favorite movie, they have it on YouTube for free. I was so happy. One Crazy Summer.
What was it?
One Crazy Summer.
Oh yeah.
One Crazy Summer. Why haven't I? It sounds familiar, but I don't think I've seen it.
Yeah, I think you'll see. What's her name is in there?
Well, that one girl.
Yeah, the one girl.
That one girl.
Name. I see her face, but I always forget her name.
Oh my God, it's so cold. It's not funny.
It is cold.
It's a fucked up day to have your furnace broken, right?
Mm.
The landlord's supposed to. He just ordered parts today. He's supposed to come fix that shit because that shit wasn't kaput today on the one day that I needed it the most. So everybody's packed like fucking Eskimos in my house right now.
Oh boy. Now here's nice. The inside is okay. It's warm. It's really windy. We can hear the howl. It's like it's reaching 20 in the 20s. Maybe it's like 25 miles per hour winds, gusty.
When you told me earlier today that you was jumping on, it was literally 1 fucking degree.
Yeah. Me and the boy.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be tonight. I think tonight. Let me see. Let me check my phone.
I am officially, listen, nothing reminds me that I am more Caribbean than the fucking winter. You hear me?
Yeah.
That shit gets in my bones and I'm just screaming for the motherland like, please give me some damn heat.
Take me back.
Take me back.
Right now, it's 1 degree outside.
Yep, there you go. It's supposed to drop to -30 over here.
Yeah, it feels right now. It feels like 19, -19. It feels outside.
Yeah, I don't even want to know what it feels like outside. I'm not even gonna look because if I look, my Caribbean heart is gonna break.
It's saying that
I might just buy a fucking ticket and leave.
Negative. It's saying -5 for here in my area. For
yeah,
tonight.
no, I'm not looking.
-5 with the wind chill. Feel like in the 30s.
Oof.
30 below zero.
Nah, we're really fucking frozen meat out here right now. This is not the move.
It's the wind, and it's so weird. It's just been a weird winter.
It's been a very weird winter. And next week, we're going to see 50s. Isn't that fucking crazy?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, Sunday.
We're going to go from -30 to fucking 50. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Crazy.
This Sunday's supposed to be 40, in the 40s. So
bro, we're talking about this winter and how cold it's been today, right? And today was so cold that there was advisories everywhere, right? I go to the supermarket to buy a couple of things because I'm not going to get out tomorrow. And there's this man that comes out of his fucking truck in shorts and a motherfucking t-shirt. And I'm thinking like, nah, this can't be fucking real. Like, I was like, sir, you're not fucking cold? He's like, I mean, I feel a little chilly. A little chilly. Like, bro, we could freeze meat outside. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, not for me.
Yeah, it's just,
mind you, I was bundled like a fucking, I was a bear out there, right? Okay, I was fucking bundled. The only thing I needed was one of those like leather with fur shit that back in, the people like in the 1800s used to make to keep warm. That's the only thing I needed. Other than that, I had everything else. Albee, you okay? You needed like an asthma pump. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I had a sneeze and I had to blow my nose.
Oh, okay. All right. So bless you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Lord. But yeah, this is our first sub-zero cold of the season. So
yeah,
and
Arctic Black
in February, so we're late. Let me tell you something. The big hairy rat. What's his name? Puntafunny Bill, whatever his name is. I always fuck up his name. The rat from Philadelphia. What's his name? From Pennsylvania.
The rat from Philadelphia.
The one that predicts the weather. The one that's gonna say it's gonna be early.
Oh, the groundhog. Groundhog.
There you go. That rat. and the little
It's
bitch,
a rodent. it's,
that
it's in
little
the rodent family. Fuck it, it goes.
that little bitch predicted an extra 6 weeks of winter.
Listen, my
I want to
son came
punch
home
him. I want
crying.
to punch him in the face.
My
What?
son came home crying, okay? And I had no idea what he was crying about. I thought something bad happened in school. So I'm like, what's wrong, Aiden? And he goes and says, Mommy, the groundhog showed his shadow. That means we got 6 more weeks of winter. Why?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the way I broke that down to him. Whether he's seen his shadow or not, we're still gonna have 6 weeks of winter because that's how the fucking seasons work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter whether he's seen it or not. We still have 6 more weeks. Bro, it's still cold.
Yeah, we're getting a late cold. Usually, this type of cold, we would have got it like last year, like maybe December or January. But I mean, February's not too out of the norm. But
Nah, February's pretty cold too over
yeah,
here by the
so
mountains.
I'm not really surprised about February, like it being this cold, because this is kind of like our halfway mark.
Mm-hmm.
This is the halfway mark of winter, and we're extremely
March
excited.
is coming and then April's here and then the hello spring.
Let me tell you, April is so tricky here because there's been years that we've gotten snow on April 1st
Over
too.
here too.
April
Mm-hmm.
Fools. I'm like, fuck this bitch. This is fucked up. It was like 3 inches of snow. I'm like, you motherfucker. He's like, can we just like go somewhere else? It's April, man. You don't need to be snowing.
Like,
That's
couldn't you do this shit in February? The fuck?
it. Then Maine came, and we got some more snow then too. I'm like, what? We're gonna have snow in June, and we almost did too.
Nah, if
Um,
it snows in June, I'm moving.
yeah,
I am
but
relocating.
the weather's been acting really weird. Really weird. You can see this
I
nice.
don't know. Mother Nature's bipolar. She has multiple personality disorder. She's depressed. She's on menopause. Something is wrong with Mother Nature, bro.
I don't know. I think they're just doing really, really bad things out there, and yeah,
You need
it's
to close
nothing we
that.
can really do about it. You know, it's just we're in it for the long ride. Enjoy the show. Enjoy your life. Have as much fun as possible. Be
Right?
positive. Be loving, and be caring. And you
That's
know,
all we can
that's
do.
all you can do. Many people want to fight. Many people want to argue. Many people have resentment or jealousy or it's
Envy.
just yeah, envy. It's just it's a dime a dozen out there. You know, just worry about yourself and just take care of yourself.
I know.
Have the best 2023 for yourself. That's how everyone should be. Mm.
So far, 2023 has been okay for me. So far.
Yeah, it's been good for me. Like as far as like what I'm doing and stuff. Yeah, I mean, nah, I'm pretty cool. I found new guys, so new blood is always good. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it'll be like SNL. We're just gonna get rid of all the old people and bring
Hey,
out
2023 season has a good wrench crew.
yeah, and then you bring in new people. But
Ramble, I'm so excited for you to see what cordyceps do to these clickers. I'm happy. Thank you for checking the show out.
what show you talking about?
The Last of Us. He finally seen the first episode.
Well, yeah, you already saw the second one. I was telling him that you both could brainstorm when he watches it,
Mm-hmm.
you watch it, and then you guys could talk about it. And
He
then
definitely hit on some really good, strong points though, and the plot holes and stuff. Because there's a lot of plot holes that the show has that the game didn't, in my opinion. I played the game twice, so um, they did get greenlit because it's been so popular for a second season already. So second season is probably going to touch on the second part of the game, which the second part of the game is pretty fucking long. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna add on episodes. So I wanted to touch something for Ramble though, because he did say something about the episode being too long. So certain episodes are like 81 minutes long because it was supposed to be originally a longer season, but they cut it down to 10 episodes only. So instead of dragging it like per episode and having like 15 episodes, what they did was they added on to the original what they decided to keep, the episodes they decided to keep. So some of them would be a little bit longer. Some of them are 55 minutes, some of them are 60 minutes. Some of them are 81 minutes, which the first episode was 81 minutes long, which is fucking long. You know what I mean? It was long.
Well,
Ramble.
I can't hear you, Rambo.
I can't hear you, Ramble.
I'm alive. I'm here. I muted myself.
It's like, you can say all you want, so we can't hear shit.
Oh yeah, because I was gonna say I think honestly they should have done 15 episodes because I felt like they could have done like a few episodes where it's like, I don't know, like a name part 1 and then part 2 afterwards. Because I think that would have been better for like longevity of the show. Be like, okay, we'll release this episode weekly or something. And then at one point, because I watched the first episode, like I said, it felt very long. Because I think there were some parts they could have just chopped out because it felt like filler. And so my main thing was I realized that, like the plot holes, like I said, I wanted to bring those up because I saw the plot holes and everything, and I kind of was like, I might have been a little too harsh, but I feel like my expectations are a lot higher for this show because there's a video game with a really good story. And I either want I want the show to be on par with the material from the game, or I want it to be better.
Yeah, so it elevates a little bit. One of the storylines that it elevates, when you get to episode 3, I'm not going to do any spoilers, but episode 3 has 2 major characters that were in the game. And they actually elevated their storyline way better in the show than they did in the game. In the game, they just breezed by it. In the show, they gave them their own, I think it was about 50 minutes. But it was a great 50 minutes. The writing was fucking superb. The acting was superb. Not enough clickers for my liking, but it touches up on the other elemental issues that come with an apocalypse that doesn't deal with like the zombies, right? Which is people. So then you have these people that are gonna want what you have, right? So it kind of touches on that a little bit. And it sums up the 20 fucking years for this one couple in 50 minutes. And I think they did an amazing job. But I am super hyped for you to watch what a clicker really looks like outside that game. It looks so fucking dope and so real.
Yeah, because I heard they look really good. And I'm excited to
oh
get
my
to
God.
too. Because I'm going to be doing that probably either tonight or tomorrow, whatever I can get to it. And I plan on rolling out another episode because I'll roll out Velma episode 8 tonight because I got as we speak, I have clips. I actually have a lot of clips where you see, where I insert part of my reaction to like the clips or whatever too. I like the show. I got all those selected, and then I just basically got to mesh it in with my ranting part because I filmed twice. So filming me watching it, and then that's where I get my clips of here we go, and then I use my talk over, and then I mesh those together. So, yeah, I'll do that, and then I might get to The Last of Us tomorrow. And I'm also, at some point, I'm going to check out that movie Rick talks about, too.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely check that movie out. But I do want your review on the Smile and the Black Phone. I'm dying for your review on that.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll start with the Smile then, too. I was gonna say, where did you watch The Smile on?
I want to say it was Paramount.
Okay.
You know, I do very like special viewings here, like after party where we go watch everybody together here, and we can watch shows and movies, and we can
I'm down to watch Smile or the Black Phone with you guys.
All right.
like you could do stuff like that, and everybody has a, and we all can see it, and then we could talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and we're all watching it, and then we feed in what we see, and then once it's over, we go, okay, let's brainstorm. You know, and that's a great way to watch a freaking movie or show. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so too.
because you help each other remember all different things, and you know, you saw it one way, I saw it a different way, and then we put it together, and they're like, oh,
Ah.
that bitch.
And this show should be good enough that everyone should watch it.
Mm. Oh yeah. There's gonna be other shows coming out in the future too.
Don't worry, I'll tell you the shows that you shouldn't watch, and I'll watch them for you.
The what?
Like I'm telling Amber, if you're still here, don't watch Velma.
Oh no, not Velma.
I do it for you, so you don't have to.
Velma, it makes you lose your brain cells.
All right, so yeah, Smile is on Paramount.
Ah, okay, I'll check that out.
I'll let you know where the Black Phone is. Hold on.
Hold on, I'm gonna actually.
I think I saw that movie.
Really original concept. In a nutshell, is this demon that possesses people. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of demon, because telling you what kind of demon is gonna kind of spoil the movie. I'd rather you guys, watch it and be like, what?
Let me see what happened. It says Smile, right?
Yeah.
Smile, yeah. And then the Black Phone. Did they take the Black Phone out? No, the fuck they didn't. No, they didn't. I won't believe that.
Okay, she's creepy looking in the front.
They all smile like that. Whoever's possessed smiles like that. The Black Phone will be on Prime Video. Whoever has Prime Video. I have Prime Video.
I have Prime
Yeah.
Video. My favorite movie.
I'll get my hacker on it.
You already know what my favorite movie is?
Which one?
Terminator 2.
Face.
What?
Smiley face.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Terminator 2 is fucking official. One of the most official sequels ever.
It's a pothead movie.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I like strongly pothead movie. It's so funny too. It's so stupid but funny. I may want to watch it tonight. Fuck, because it's like that type of movie.
Oh, it's almost Sunday. That means episode 4 is about to drop, and I'm super hyped.
Oh wait, for the Smile?
Nah, no, Smiley's a movie. For the Smile's a movie. Well, it's just Smile.
Okay.
I'm talking about The Last of Us. It's dropping December.
Yeah. Okay, because I was gonna say, because I thought we were about 3 episodes in.
You gotta catch up.
Man, I gotta be some watching to do.
Mm-hmm. A lot of zombies, huh?
Yeah, gosh dang. It's like I've been doing my work or something.
To me, I will watch it. My problem is zombies.
It's not. I promise you, Rick. It's not your average zombies. Like, it's not the
creepy ones.
Nah, it's not those ripping you apart shit. It ain't the Land of the Dead. It's not the Dawn of the Dead or the Night of the Living Dead zombies. It's not even the Walking Dead zombies. This is a different animal.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
A different animal. And it gives you a kiss of death, and it's disgusting.
Ew.
Wait till you get to see it in episode 2. That kiss of death, oh my god. So creepy.
Oh yeah, we'll get there.
You actually,
got
Ramble,
lost.
you actually captured a little bit of that kiss of death when the old lady puts her face up and she had those tendrils coming out of her mouth.
Yeah, that.
Oh God, it's so fucking gross.
Is there spores too? Because I know Cytosporas, their whole gimmick is
So
spores.
they did away with the spores that they had in the game because they would have to wear masks like you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I honestly think that's a good policy.
I actually like the tendrils better. I think the tendrils are more scarier, and they made them a little bit more scarier on the show because if you think about it, when you get into episode 2, you're gonna realize that they have a beehive mind thinking, whereas in the game they didn't.
Yeah. Okay. I can get down with that with cool adaptations with like the original source material with cool alterations.
Very, very cool original alteration right there. That's never been done before.
That's good.
Totally love it.
I'll check that out. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be checking that out this weekend. I got a lot to do this weekend, actually. I just realized, but that's because I'm stacking this on top too.
Dude, you're hammered with a lot of stuff.
Yes, I got to read my book. What was that book? Oh yeah, I got to read that book. That's like in English, but it's also in Spanish and everything.
Hey.
Oh, I gotta, whatever it's called.
Shit, if you need help in Spanish, let us know because we could help you with the help.
Oh, I know Spanish. I took International Baccalaureate Spanish for like 7
look
years.
at you.
He's gonna do a Spanish show. Va a hacer un español hablando aquí.
Yeah, I gotta read the Borderlands.
Nosotros vamos a hacer un show en español, todito de español.
Yeah, vamos a hacerlo because that means we could bring in new people.
Yes. Traemos gente nuevo y tú puedes hablar de la mierda de Velma.
Hell to the yes.
Oh yeah, I can kind of read. Let's see.
Velma shit. I said you can talk about Velma shit.
Yeah, we could.
In Spanish. Oh, that would be a funny show, right?
The Spanish community would have a fucking field day with Velma.
I want to do it.
There'll be so much criticizing, it's not even funny.
You have to pick out a time and watch something and then like talk about it in Spanish. If you don't know a certain thing in Spanish, you can say it in English.
English,
okay.
Let's go.
We'll give you a leeway.
And I'll translate for you.
Yes. I, the American. Well, actually, I'm United Statesian because America is an entire continent.
Yes.
Right.
That's the one thing we always forget about.
It's time to sage.
This pineapple is fucking banging, by the way.
Oh, you got a new a fresh one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love me pineapples from Costa Rica. Some of the best.
You were saying that.
Yeah.
You know that there's a pink pineapple that costs like so much money?
Really?
To order?
I didn't know that.
The flesh is pinkish.
For what? For Valentine's Day?
I need to taste that.
Oh,
I don't know what country it comes from. I just know you can order it online. Type in pink pineapple and watch.
Sure. It's not going to give me a virus, is it?
No. No, just Google where to buy pink pineapple.
Pink pineapples. I guess.
Time to stage my area.
I would never try to give you a virus, Rick.
Stage my area from the negative energy.
She's hacking. Yeah, I'm gonna DDoS your whole setup.
Can you imagine? That's fucked up.
I'm a little script kitty. Watch me go. Why would I hack when I got one when I already know a hacker? What the heck?
Yeah, I like to buy fresh pineapples and cut them up myself.
Oh, yes. I just like eating them straight out of the field, machete cut.
Mm-hmm. I like pineapple in general.
It's good fruit.
Yeah, we here.
Fun fact for you fellas out there.
$2.50.
Pineapple actually makes your damn, it's YouTube. Let me see how I could censor this.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true.
Pineapple makes your natural
Juices.
cream taste sweet.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Fun fact. Fun fact.
Wait a minute.
The juices of the sweetness of it,
It comes out in your you know,
this is
ejaculation.
fluffy bumpy talk.
Yeah.
Fluffy talk. So eat a lot of pineapples, and he's gonna go buy 20 of them. That'd be funny. He comes back. He's like, I got a shopping cart worth.
I have the pineapple, but I got no one to taste it.
You know that'd be crazy if they do a video you do like that. He goes to the grocery store, he sees all the pineapples, he's like, I need to have them.
Be like, Ramble, what did you do today? Shop for all the pineapples in Walmart. Like, you know what? I believe you, nigga. I believe you.
Oh, I gotta add more to the list. Oh, more things to do this weekend.
How much is the pineapple in your area?
Buy pineapple.
How much is the pineapple in your area?
I spent $2.48 for my pineapple.
Cheaper than me. Here's $2.50.
Oh my god, by 2 cents. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. 2 cents off.
Yeah, it's just.
It's worth it buying a whole pineapple though, versus in those little fruit cups and shit that you get because you get more bang for your buck.
Yeah, get it fresh and cut it up. It's so much better.
Oh crap! I lost.
It's not processed. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that syrup and that sugar shit.
And that syrup and shit.
Like, nah.
Let me go get my bud. Hold on, guys.
Like, no wonder the kids don't fucking stop running. Motherfucker. It's like, it's the damn syrup. That all naturals, like butter, you know, just chop it up and eat it up. Mango, berries, everything. Just it's a lot cheaper too if you do it yourself.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty expensive these days. Like I remember watermelons used to be like $1 at one point.
Easy.
And now they're like $5-6.
Wait a minute. For me, they're like $2.50.
Yeah, not here. They're expensive.
Apparently, things are different by the Great Lakes.
Yeah, it's just weird how like different areas have different pricing in food. That's a good talk to have.
Yeah, so inflation.
That is.
You know,
inflation is a fucking motherfucker out here right now.
What people buy, not see what people buy, but see their experience or talk or have a testimony of their experience with the grocery bill and how is inflation treating you.
So a pink pineapple, I found it. There's some places that have it for $89 fucking dollars.
What?
There's some places that have it for $79, $69.
What happens to your semen then? For that amount?
Oh man,
I don't know, but it has like instead of it having like that yellowish golden color, right? The flesh is actually pinkish, and I totally want to taste that.
Is it sweet?
Yeah, it's supposed to be sweet as hell. I
don't know. I mean, good for the people who want to try it and explore it. Pink pineapple.
Oh yeah.
Who lives in a pink apple?
I don't think it's worthwhile for me to make like nectar or anything myself because, yeah.
Save your juices.
Well, I'm single.
Save your juices.
Yeah, save your juices.
It's called ejaculation retention. I heard is really fucking healthy for guys.
Get a chastity belt. Right?
No.
Get a male chastity belt.
Well, if I wear that, how am I supposed to conceal carry?
Well, get a magnetized.
Oh,
We'll magnet your gun to
it sounds like a lot of work. Because then I was like, well, gotta take this off. Use the
Yeah,
bathroom.
no, but it's gonna be state of the art type of thing. It's like when you're in it's gonna tell you what's your cholesterol, what's your sugar levels, how like what you should be eating more.
It's called a smartwatch.
It's a smart, yeah. It's gonna be a smart.
It's called a smartwatch.
Press a button on your
But in
fucking
the
watch,
most inconvenient
Yeah,
place.
you can have it on your
and
app.
that shit receives like an Iron Man mask. It just goes away and opens up right at the journal.
You're gonna need to eat more bacon. This is what I'm gonna say, and they're like, "Oh shit, fuck, okay,
Crap, I don't eat bacon.
more bacon." Yeah.
Oh man,
The future is a wild. It's a wild west. You know, it's just all the possibilities and the things that are happening right now today with this weather balloon. Well, not weather balloon, but the balloon that China sent over. Like,
Why haven't we shut that down?
listen, you imagine. Listen to this fucked up brain of mine, right? And I'm a psychic, so let's change it to the psychic. Because we're going psychic time, right? Let's go psychic time. Where is it? I gotta come over here. I'm gonna go with this one. Let's go with this one. Okay.
He's getting his tarot card.
You imagine. Let's go ahead and put me.
It's a high altitude surveillance.
Yeah. You imagine this, okay? If China is able to do this, and they have tried a couple of times and were successful, okay? Is China able to do this? Don't you think, maybe we could put some nuclear weapons on these balloons and just throw them over there? We could conceal it inside the balloon, and they'll blow the balloon, and the bomb will drop.
Yes.
Doesn't need to be a really big bomb. It's enough to do great damage. Like, what the US is gonna do? Go shooting balloons? What's gonna happen? Because balloons have bombs
That's crazy.
and kill the people. So you're gonna just let them go by? I don't know. There's something funny about this balloon chase thing going on.
It says here that the U.S. believes that Chinese spy satellites in low Earth.
She's breaking up.
Oh no, they know too much. I don't know.
You're talking too much. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, they don't shut me up.
Shit, they shut me up.
Dang.
You're young.
They say, who the hell's this guy?
Listen, this is what they say. You're young, dumb, full of cum.
Oh, what?
It's like that's the young.
Huh.
Yeah.
No, I prefer to call it nectar.
That's
Like a fucking bee, nectar.
Yeah, yeah, they come flying.
nectar. Well, pineapple makes the nectar very sweet.
Yeah, no one's interested in me, but you know.
Yeah, your man juice becomes really, really sweet. It'll be awesome for your partners. You know what I mean?
I was gonna say, you know, it would be great if I was a gay person because I had many guys ask me, but I'm not. That's the issue.
There it is.
Well, that's okay because there's bitches out there that love to drink sweet shit. I should know. I'm pansexual.
Yeah, granted, I do have high standards, but yeah.
You know, I don't see so much worry though.
Yeah, that's fine. I honestly don't. I'm not even bothered. I'm so focused right now.
He's focused on school, not
I'm
women.
focused on academics. I'm like, yeah, no.
Very
That's-
good.
That's why
Focus
he
on that
needs to
shit,
be on
for
his side.
real.
I'm the mom.
Because you could spend the rest of your life busting nuts later on after you focus on school and getting your
Oh,
shit
yeah, that's
done.
what I'm
You know what I
doing.
mean?
Yeah, that's not
There'll be
gonna
enough
a
time to bust nuts.
Yeah.
Busting nuts is
I'm
not going to
even
be a problem
bothering
for
right
you.
now. I'm not even trying. I'm just like, I got academics. Let me focus.
Yes.
That's what I did in high school.
No, don't think about it. Just
don't think about high school. It's so.
It's overrated any fucking way. I promise you.
Dating is overrated.
It's overrated until you have some mind blowing,
Yeah, but
not every piece is mind blowing. I promise you that.
Yeah,
it's all about the foreplay.
You'll be fine. It's not gonna be a worry.
The audience is probably like, "What the hell's going on?"
I look at the shadow here I have in my room because I have some.
Where?
I have this shadow, right? But it looks like a guy holding this thing, and it looks like his wiener. Yeah.
Let me find out he's holding his lightsaber wiener at you.
Hold up, Rick.
I swear to you.
Too much.
Do you want me to show you?
Where is it?
It's in the wall. It's never gonna go away. It's gonna be there. You want me to show you guys?
Sure.
Let me see. Can't just talk about it. Let me see that shit.
Like a wiener.
Oh man, there's so much.
There's so much things in my face. I can't see. I can see morons now.
Ramble said, "Let me take myself off camera and take my fogged up lenses off so I could see the shadow
no,
myself."
Actually, my lenses aren't fogged up. I fixed that.
Oh, okay, good.
I fixed that. I just have something in my face. It might be. I might be a part of my body.
It doesn't even feel like we're about to be on here for 3 hours. You know that?
Yeah.
Weird how time goes by.
Is there anyone in the chat? Let's see. Let's see how many people are here.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Let me see.
Because last time.
Amber,
you alive? If you're alive,
he said, "Rick, you didn't teach me how to read tarot. I did that all on my own."
I can't see because your sidekick mind thinks in the way.
Yeah, I'm here, guys.
Oh, I guess Amber's on. I guess Amber felt some kind of way.
How do you know?
Did you see the comment?
No, I don't see anything. This thing will probably update in like 5 years.
It says, "Rick, you didn't teach me how to."
Oh no, that was up for a while.
She misunderstood what I said. She should already know. She's known me for years, so I don't react to stuff like that.
I know you for about 3 weeks.
Okay. See, I'm trying to figure this out on my phone. I get it.
He's getting there.
Here you are.
Oh.
See the shadow?
I do.
Where?
It looks like a guy on the right side.
Oh my gosh,
oh
that's
my
huge.
God, yeah, I do.
What is that?
And then
what's Earth?
What's this?
It looks like he got wait. It looks those are like his little legs, and he's holding a ginormous, erect.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's got to.
Christmas tree.
That has to at least be 4.
That shit looks like the top of a Beijing building.
Oh my God.
No, he's just sitting on one of those like decorated bridges.
Yeah, he's definitely he's packing one of those when you go to one of those PORN shops.
Yeah.
He's definitely packing one of them really big, humongous, destroy your cavities type stuff.
I guess.
That's what I was seeing over there. That's the distraction. Okay, let me
He
know.
said that shadow's there. All this. Where? What is casting that shadow?
It does. Wait, hold on.
Wait, hold on.
I bet
Christmas.
you.
Christmas.
Shut the front door.
Oh, it's that big.
It's Christmas, and it's making that
Man.
image. And the
Yeah,
Christmas.
that's hilarious.
Look at that.
Hold up.
That shit is funny as hell.
And it's just the Christmas decorations.
Hold up.
That's fucking hilarious. It's the Christmas bong that got me.
Oh boy. Oh, that's funny.
Lord.
Let me know.
House tour.
House tour.
Yeah, but you saw that? And it was Christmas ornaments.
That shit is funny.
Crazy.
You would not think that that's what's casting that shadow.
You would not think.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I was looking at it. I was like, wait a minute. It's either because I'm looking at it from the side. I'm like, he has his penis all the way out. Like, holy shit. And then I don't know what.
Holy erect?
It looked like a other. I don't know. That's some weird shit.
Dang.
It looked like he has a hat too. It looked like one of those old fashioned hats.
Yeah. Like that's what I mean. It doesn't look like nothing is casting that shadow. Nothing that you just showed me. So it's so funny. That's why I was cracking up. That's what's casting that shadow.
Yeah.
And the other one looks like it has a face, has a mouth, has a nose, it has eyes. So, all right, let me get back on here. And put you guys back up on here.
We're
There we
here. Hello.
Hey, to the world.
I'm here.
Oh man, it's cold.
No, it's really brick. It is
I
brick
literally
city
have-
over here.
I literally got a message from one of my buddies, and he's literally outside right now, shirtless, and it's like -15. And I'm like,
Oh my
good for you.
god.
He's like, stay flexible, do a backflip. I'm like, hell yeah. I kind of want to go outside too. It's so nice out.
You better not come back inside no fucking frostbite. Damn, that's cold.
Like you were saying about the shorts and the shirt and shit. I was like, oh hell
I
no.
can't. No, there's no way. I cannot. I don't even know how he. I got cold just looking at him, and I was really bundled.
I couldn't.
And he was walking like it was. Listen, he was walking like it was July. All right, 14th, and the fucking weather outside is literally 92 degrees with the heat index at like 100. He just walked happily as hell.
I would too if it was like, above freezing.
Dude didn't even look red or nothing like he was frozen, okay? He looked very comfortable. I was like, you're not cold? Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, I'm a little chilly.
Yeah.
I said, oh, hell no. If I was him, my gonads would be done. Emergency room, I got frostbite.
Oh, man.
So
Painful. Painful frostbite.
Sounds like it.
This night, like they put the alert out, so the homeless.
No, I just eat the frost. I just walk out. Honestly, usually what I do is I used to just wear a t-shirt and then this jacket that I'm wearing, and it's not even like really thick. It's like thin leather jacket, and I'm like fairly comfy for the day.
It gotta be my ethnicity. I'm telling you right now, I'm too Caribbean for this fucking weather.
I don't remember what my ethnicity is.
Is it a whole lot?
I don't know.
And then you can't DNA. You submit your DNA, and then they get you forever in their computers.
I would never do that.
It's fine. It'll be fine. You probably you know what I look like, so you could probably guess my ethnicity. And Amber got her tarot card, so she's probably going through and figuring out what it is.
No, I don't use tarot cards for that.
No, you're gonna use tarot cards for that. You pick up like 4 cards. I got the Bard. That must mean he has brown hair or something like that.
You really want to
You
use
gotta have.
Let's see.
Oh yes. One day I'll probably figure out how tarot cards actually work.
I think it's more like a gift.
It's too much work.
It's definitely a gift you have to tap into.
I don't got a gift.
Yeah, so he's a
You have other gifts, Ramble.
Man. Yes.
He's funny.
Oh yes. My gift from God has to be being very jaded. Oh yes.
There ain't nothing wrong with us jaded people.
I know.
You're making my stomach laugh and hurt.
Oh.
I'm laughing hard inside.
I know. I cry on the inside. I literally got to write a 15-page essay for a final exam about the Hemi engine, and I'm like, oh, I can write that in 5.
Shit, I didn't have a Hemi. I wish I did, but
oh man, I'm just gonna find one. I'm gonna do the research, and I'm gonna see how much power these suckers take, and I'm gonna.
A lot of horsepower.
I like it.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, they made me way too good for professional writing, so they're like, yeah, we'll throw you in technical writing. And it's like, yes, we must condense everything down. Nothing flowery compared to what you're taught in high school.
Mm-hmm.
You're using the description very large? No, that's a bad description. Say the size of a cantaloupe. Yes. Yes, I described it. It's the size of the cantaloupe. You now have a size. You have an idea of how big the cat is, or something like that. It's the size of a large cantaloupe. It's like, yes, my everything is condensed. Granted, everything is like, it's really funny because like my roommate has like everything. Like his classes are like extremely easy, and meanwhile I'm like in like the super hard classes and everything.
A testament to your knowledge.
I'm doing
your
math.
study.
Oh, math. I don't really care for math, but I'm doing math.
I pulled out 3 cards, jumped out.
Okay.
For the deck. And then one I pulled.
For who?
From Ramble.
Oh man. What does this mean?
Just like we were talking about earlier. That's why I these cards they're so attached to me, so they do confirmations. So it's like a confirmation reading. Here, I'm gonna show you the cards though. The good thing I can use my phone to do this.
All right, what we got?
Oh shit! I have to charge my phone.
What do we got, Mr. Rick?
I'm gonna change the way of the camera.
All right.
Alright, so let me put some layout. The suspense, right?
Oh, it's killing. I'm just gonna trim this clip. I'm just gonna trim this Velma clip. While I'm probably gonna. There we go.
The Emperor.
I did it.
The Hierophant in reverse.
Hold on, I gotta look at this. I'm looking at a different screen. Is that the king again? Because I always get the king and the. Yeah, that's the same cards I got last time.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my cards.
King of Pentacles.
Yes. What does that mean? Question.
And this is the Queen of Wands.
Interesting.
In reverse.
In reverse. Okay. What does the reverse part mean, if I can ask?
Yeah. So basically,
Because I usually get because I remember, it was the Emperor. Yeah, I actually got those cards. Last time.
this right here is telling me nice and comfortable. Nice and comfortable without a worry. You're not stressing. There's no bearing of bad news coming to you.
Okay. I see.
You're very chilled out. Like money, it's gonna come to you. If you keep doing what you're doing.
I don't even pay for my college.
It's gonna come to you. As far as like the female stuff, it's not right now.
No, that's not my concern.
No, it's not.
What's the female?
It doesn't. It'll be there, but it's not. You have things to do. You gotta get accomplished, so that way.
I gotta watch Velma.
Yeah.
Not Velma. I got The Last of Us, and I gotta watch The Smile, and then I gotta watch the Knock of the
But you definitely gonna live until you're gonna definitely live until you're gray.
Knock at the Cane.
So you got a long life ahead of you.
Yeah, Knock at the Cabin. That's what I was thinking of. I wrote it wrong.
Long life. Done something bad though.
Ooh, something bad?
No, I won't. I'm not gonna say it on here.
Oh, he knows he knows my secret. He knows my past. He knew the horrendous thing I've done.
Private time.
That's what I call it. See it coming. I'll have you know.
I have private time.
Private time. What's it going?
Do you have Zoom?
Me? Yeah, I actually do. Granted, yeah, I actually do.
Okay, I have Zoom too, so I'm gonna say
under my actual name, so that might be a little tricky, but
yeah, but that's just between me and you.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send you my Zoom. So
yes,
I'm have
I should do it.
I have another setup over there too, so. Zoom is pretty good. I was thinking about going back to them because there's things that I could do over there that I can't do on Streamyard. I wish I could find a place where I could do what I want without having any problems. But that's the future, not near.
I gotta charge my phone, guys. I'm gonna say goodnight now. I can't believe we've been on the phone for on StreamYard for 3 fucking hours.
Yeah.
Yay, 3 hours. Yeah. It passed by fast, you see?
Yeah, it's fun.
They do, though.
It's because it's entertaining. When people come and watch more,
this is me taking a break, you see. I don't take breaks from where I'm from. You go till you drop. That's the whole philosophy. Grind mindset.
Nice.
I'll catch you guys. I'll catch you all on the next live.
All right.
Yeah, definitely. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I'm on tomorrow. So
what time tomorrow?
We need Velma episode 8 tomorrow.
Oh yes.
I have a feeling that for episode 8, it has to be important. It has to be because there's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left, and that's why there's 2 left. Afterwards, which will be next week Thursday, we'll finally figure out what's actually happening.
And this movie is supposed to be for adults?
Yes, it's supposed to be for adults.
What age do they consider adults?
I don't know.
13? Because I know some Jewish, when they do their bar mitzvah, they turn into men when they turn the age 13.
I don't really know. I'd have to ask Mindy, but her and I aren't best pals, so.
I'm just trying to figure it out because the show is really creepy. It's underage. I found that very disgusting. They should make laws in this country that it should be illegal to be having shows like that being made. You know,
Like I shouldn't be praising it. If they it would be okay if a show did it if they showed it that it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. Like if it was like used to tell a story, like, hey, this isn't good, and then maybe like the story revolves around, okay, we need to stop that kind of thing. Then that should be fine. I just don't think in this context it should be. I just don't think it's a smart idea to like use pedo bait because everyone knew how well Cuties went. You remember the Netflix series where they had like I think it was like a bunch of 9-year-olds become strippers or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's not good. So it's like, yeah, no. I was gonna say if I want to watch an adult show, I'm probably just gonna go on YouTube and I'm probably gonna watch Hell of a Boss to be honest with you because it's a lot more mature. The story is a lot better, and the characters are actually good and have a lot of depth to them.
Yeah.
Not to mention the animation is much better and much more smoother. You can tell the difference between the pilot and like episode 7 or even season 2, episode 1 or 2.
I'm just like with Velma. I'm just surprised that it just never had that turn.
No, never did.
to get right to it. I mean,
It took way too long to get to it, to be honest with you. So it feels like they're scrambling to get somewhere.
that because they're kind of like, I mean, they're getting hated, you know, for the number and for the worst series ever. And they're getting a lot of people like they're getting ratings because of it. You know, bad publicity is just as good publicity.
Yeah, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Mm-mm.
That's what they say.
It's publicity.
Oh yeah, it's publicity, so it's all good.
And they're talking about it and it's in people's mouths. So, you know, they could come and turn it around and then make it like a really good show. That would be so fucking crazy if they did that. Like, drop the fucking left wing mongering shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, maybe, you know, get somebody else to write instead of, what's her name?
Mindy Kaling.
Yeah, Mindy Kaling, whatever. Get her out. Like, she could be like assistant producer or some shit. You know what I mean? Assistant.
I'm gonna say they should have just kept her the voice actor of Velma, because like honestly,
Yeah, voice
the
actor.
only thing I don't mind about Mindy Kaling is I don't mind her voice acting. I think she does an admirable job at it. It's just that I think everything else she does, like writing the show and characters, I think she does horrible. So I honestly think that she should just be reverted to the voice of Velma, because I think she does a decent job at voicing Velma. It's just that I don't think, yeah, like I said, the story wouldn't be good. If it would be much better if she wasn't a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've seen on the internet, we've also seen too, like how she doesn't really care for men or anything. Like she's quite a big feminist. Like not like the progressively like good ones or anything. I'm talking about like the strictly bad ones, the ones that are like really really bad. Because it's like a true feminist wants equality. A really bad feminist doesn't want equality. They just want women to be the ones on top, kind of like how where men are at the time where we're at. They want to reverse that, basically, do a reversal, which I deem it as not really good, because then it's like we're just going backwards. We haven't really learned anything because, you know, it's just, it would feel like it'd just be a back and forth race. And if anything, the best way to go is what true feminists want is just equality. Is like as equal as we can get.
Mm.
And that's kind of what my issue was with episode 7, was kind of like trying to say, oh, well, being a man is much easier. And it's like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. We all have, everyone has their, like each, like both sides have their issues in different ways, basically. Because I can't remember her name. I think it was something Vincent, basically. She was a woman who became a man temporarily. Like she dressed up as a man. I think it was like 7 months or something like that. Because she made like guy friends, hung out with them just to kind of get the male experience, and they never knew she was a female or whatever. And so basically, it's to the point where then afterwards she was like, okay, well, She's like, yeah, men have issues too. You know, it wasn't that easy or anything like that. So, actually, I think it was so bad she ended up killing herself eventually too. I can't remember her name though. But
This one, She-Hulk?
the what?
She-Hulk?
No. This was actually a real woman.
Oh, okay.
Like this was real life. I can't remember her last name. I think it was something Vincent. I want to say that, but I don't think it was. But basically, yeah, she dressed up as a man because she wanted to experience it. She wanted to see what it was like to be like a man. So she thought you dress and act like one. And she made male friends, right? And she presented herself as a male. They all thought she was male as well because of how, you know, her dress and everything. And so then later on, after like a few months or so, I think it was like over a year or almost I think it was like 6-7 months. I think it could have been more, but yeah, basically, then she realized, she was like, okay, it's not as simplistic as, you know, we would like to think. They need help too, and that kind of stuff. Like, she's like, there are some, you know, like some crazy things too that go on that side that maybe females don't actually have to worry about. So it's like, it's not as simplistic as someone like Mindy Kaling wants you to think, where it's one side is clearly better than the other, and it's like, it's not true. And I think she also ended up committing suicide, like I think a few years later or something like that too. But I'm not sure how relevant that was. But yeah, it was a very interesting story. I remember it because I think on YouTube, I think there's actually some videos on YouTube of when they did that.
Sure, I'm ready to get sleepy.
All right. Well, I might head out because I'm gonna finish my editing.
Yeah, I want to see your next upload. When is it going to be?
Let me think. I think I got about 30 minutes, and then it should be up. 30,
Oh
45.
shit, it's going to be up tonight?
It might, yeah, I'll probably get it up tonight. The upload speed might
Nice.
take a little bit, but that's just because I'm running it on a toaster. Like I said.
Just think of me waiting on the other side, because that's what I'll be doing.
Well, you'll know. You will see it telepathically.
Before I go to sleep, because I gotta wake up at 6 a.m.
Nah, so, you'll be thinking about what I pulled on the tarot cards. You'll be contemplating about that. I don't know what you'd call it. The heinous thing I've done.
Yeah, I always have confidence in you, dude. And the cards prove it to me. The cards just tells me what I need to know. That's all it does for me. It just tells me things, but I already know the things because I can read you. I don't need cards to read people. You know, I feel like cards to me are like training wheels. You know?
Don't tell Amber that; she'll get offended.
Yeah, she will. I'm just very strong at what I say and what I do, and
I'll be fine. She called me a terrorist. What's the worst she's gonna do? Ratio me on Twitter? I don't have Twitter. You can't stop me, Amber.
Yeah, I I'm good at what I do and how I read and how I feel things, and I'm really accurate. So it's like I need to put myself out there. That's the only thing. It's like prostituting. You know, it's like you gotta push yourself out there. I'm like, I don't feel like doing that.
I'm doing that, but I got the I don't know what you'd call it.
You got the young blood in you, so it's always gonna be. I feel
so old though.
But for me, I'm already up in my age, man. I'm still trying to chug along against the grain, pretty much. Meeting a lot of people and putting in all their energy, and they all have different energy, and they're all really selfish with their energy, and it's dealing with everybody. It's just, you just deal with it. If you can't, you can't, and sometimes you can't because it's too much. But we'll be back tomorrow for episode 8.
Yep.
And we'll talk about it. Hopefully, it's gonna be this around the same time, same place. Definitely. I'm trying to think. If you do get out to go to the movies, check it out.
Yeah, I'll check out the
Knock at the
Knock at the
Cabin.
Cabin. Yep, I got that written down and everything.
Yeah, it's unique. It's kind of like reading a book, but they're putting it out in like in a picture. But the book is better. But the movie is just it gets you thinking like, what the fuck, and then it kind of gets you annoyed too, and then the anxiety and the suspense, and you're like, what is going on? I'm trying to figure shit out.
Figure that out. Yeah, I'll do
So,
that. I'll do some sleuthing around and
all right.
I'll do that. But I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna do my Velma episode. You'll probably see it tonight, either that or early tomorrow. Probably tonight though. Depends on how my download speeds are, and hopefully they don't try to copyright me.
Oh Lord.
So I swapped out my tactics because episode 5 is actually the only episode that's been copyright strikes, which it's benign. But like that's just because it's like if you use too much clip for anything like that, they'll strike. Well, not strike you, but they'll copyright strike you, or they'll just do a copyright claim. That's what I'm thinking of. So basically, well, of course, this is a problem for everyone on the platform. So I realize you gotta like cut the clips and everything. Like when you overlay the clips of your talking, you have to cut the clips up and then like reshuffle them, basically. So then it doesn't recognize it. So that's why you can see sometimes when there's episode playing, usually people like chop things and just reshuffle.
Okay, you know what you're doing, then.
So yeah, that's what I've been doing, and I realized, I didn't shuffle it enough, so that's why episode 5 took a little longer than wanted to. It's like, I gotta reshuffle, and
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, if I don't get to see it tonight, I definitely will tomorrow morning because I'll be driving in the morning, so I'll be watching it.
You'll watch it while he's driving.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch while I'm driving. No, I'll be listening to it as I drive, and then I'll watch it again to give him another view to watch him act it out.
Then you can see then you can see Fred talking to the girls.
Oh boy. I wish we were animators, you know that? Because with my train of thinking right now and yours and everybody's, oh man, we would make an awesome series. Too? We would make a fucking awesome series.
Mm-hmm.
We can even do the voice acting. Like, fuck it. We'll just do it.
Do it. Animators.
Just give me the script. I'll read it. All right, buddy. All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
I will too.
Awesome. Right, good night, Albee.
Bye, Albee.
Good night, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah, I'll catch you on the flip side, everyone.
See you tomorrow.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East.
And I'll see you tomorrow, buddy. Yeah, have a good night.
Okay.
And for everyone else, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for passing through and saying hi. People get misunderstood, like Amber. She thinks she misunderstood what I said. She may needs to go back and listen to what I said. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Thank you, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed the background. It's the new and improved My Mind Over Your Matter, a new beginning starting now, February 3rd, 2023. It's awesome. I am done. Thank you again. Have a good morning, a good afternoon, and a good evening. And I'll catch everybody on the flip side. Peace, everybody.